All right, what's good? What's good? What's good? So if I told y'all the reason why y'all could be facing like getting limited, you're not getting as much reach, is because your channel either don't shares with guidelines, or so to see if your channel follows guidelines to go through this. Basically, YouTube has the guidelines where they don't allow stuff like being posted. We don't post this stuff on YouTube directly or sell links or physicated to these sales. So making the sale of these items, physicating the use of services possible by posting links, phone numbers, alcohol, bank account passwords, stolen passwords, counterfeit documents, currencies, controlled narcissists, exposes organs, endangerment species, firearms, notificate like YouTube, humans struggling on unlicensed medical services, non-regular sustainability abuse. YouTube do not allow none of this, so that could be the reason why some of your channels are getting limited. Either if you could be putting guns in your channels, or it's a lot of things, or if you're using misleading scripts. So the main reason why your channels are getting zero view gel and it's not going out to our algorithm, it's not your fault. And I'm going to basically go into that. I'm going to explain to that, and we're going to basically be reacting to my boy's video, Stefan. But yeah, so Ramiro dropped. We're going to actually react to Ramiro's newest video and then Stefan's video. Then I'm going to get my intakes while our videos are being limited, and I'm going to get my intakes. So if y'all are starting in a channel like this, I'm going to basically get my intakes on why this channel went viral the way it did, why the psychology behind the videos, and why is it getting pushed. And then I'm going to give basically, so let's react to Ramiro's video real quick, and then I'm going to get my intakes on these. So what I mean by my intakes, my details, how I know that I think our niche blew up the way it did. So let's react to Ramiro's video.
This is on making videos of the history of niche. Since 2018, I've launched over 50 faceless YouTube channels. I've had 100K months, I've gotten hundreds of millions of views, and I've generated over $2 million in just YouTube ad revenue. But I've also had a lot of flops. I've made a lot of mistakes, and any mistake you can think of, I've done it. So with all of the years of experience I have in this video,
and also this stream, I'm going to be making y'all a prompt to know, so if your script failed, I'm going to make y'all a prompt to where next video you avoid it. And how to overcome a better script for it to pass the YouTube's algorithm, pass the test phase, so it can make it to the algorithm, so it could go viral, so it don't get zero view gel, low view gel, where it's not, the algorithm's going to push it. So this stream, y'all going to learn a lot about zero view gel and the ceiling what causes it, and know the variety of the titles, the framing, know the variety of the thumbnails that cause it, know the variety of the descriptions, know the variety of the scripting style, know the variety of the structure of the hooks that causes zero view gel issue, causes YouTube not to push your videos. And like I said, this stream, this is going to be one of my greatest streams I ever did. I'm about to go into full depth. So I basically made a Cardi SOP. You probably asked me, what is Cardi SOP? SOP is a system operation. Alright, so let me show it. It's a system standard operation I don't know how you say it. I gotta read the let's go up, scroll up real quick. So SOP stands for, so I'm sorry, fuck. Alright, so SOP stands for a build standard operation produces script checklist, editing checklist, voiceover checklist. SOP same process every day, but you're changing it up, but you're staying in the same style. But yeah, so we're gonna go to Cardi, and then I'm gonna basically let y'all know. So I want y'all to actually pay attention to the stream. This stream is gonna be a great stream. I'm getting into the variety, what you know, what causes the view gel issues, and what causes y'all videos to not go viral. And then I made a SMM blueprint, basically a blueprint to know the variety, like to know how to is treated to like not push your video. So if you scroll over right here, so I made a blueprint loosely. So I made a blueprint. And the blueprint right here. All right, so let's move this over a bit. It's too little. All right, so the panel spark right here. So I made a blueprint to where if you are facing zero view gel issues and your niche is good, you could use this panel right here. But I'm gonna tell you the phase one. So rule one: the panel sparks. The content is full. Use panels to trigger the algorithm, not to replace the real growth. So you're gonna basically use the panel to help your video get a little push, but get it pushed into the algorithm. But you're not gonna use it to replace your whole fully growth. You're not gonna use it every day. So that's what I'm gonna say. So never send views before 150 organic impressions. And you probably ask me, bro, what is 150 organic impressions? So 150 organic impressions basically like this. So say I was facing the same issue y'all was facing literally yesterday on my channels, and I run multiple channels, and y'all know I run over multiple channels, and I got different channels all on one Gmail account, and I got more Gmail accounts with over 50 YouTube channels. So I know what I'm talking about. So y'all probably ask me, what is organic impressions, bro?
Imagine making
so organic impressions is basically like this. So let's go to YouTube Studios real quick on one of my accounts. I'm gonna basically show y'all. So basically, what organic impressions is basically like this. So you see how this video got 100 views, right? So it's basically saying this. You never want to start a panel. Whenever you use a panel, you always want to make sure you got organic impressions like this, meaning your video is being seen by the algorithm, but people is just not clicking it. People are seeing it on the homepage and the thumbnails. So you probably ask me, bro, what do you mean by the impressions? Well, how do you know where the impressions are coming from? So basically, how do you know where the impressions are coming from? We go to here. We go to 365 days ago. We basically click on this. So let's go to this. Let's go to content. Let's go to geography. All right, so we could go to we can see average view duration. All right, so let's go back real quick. Let's go to traffic source. We go to suggested. All right, so we can see suggested where it's coming from mainly. So if we click on suggested, you can see that our video is being suggested by other dog videos in our niche. So that could be helping too with the impression. So like I said, this niche right here is gonna be a niche that I try to build up in 20 days. But yeah, so this is one of my other niches that I was starting on my challenge on my channel. But yeah, so how do you know where impressions are coming from, bro? So they're most likely, you can see right here, so where the impressions are coming from, the watch page. What is watch? You probably ask me, what is watch page? Basically, watch page is when people go to see a video up next, or suggestive page. But yeah, so that's right there. So you never want to send the views yet before you have impressions. So say if you got 150 impressions, you could then send 100 views. Guess what? You could send 100 views. The ratio is 1 to 10. Never let the panel exceed the 10% of the total impressions. 1,000 impressions equals max 100 views. So if you got 1,000 impressions, right? So if I had 1,000 impressions right here, max, I could send Kosi to 100 views. I could send Kosi to 100 views. So if I had like 100 impressions, then I'll send about 50 views. 50 views. I'll do a drip feed. If a panel has a drip feed option, I'll do a drip feed for it to send 50 views, and then after it sends 50 views, I'll let the then test phase. And what happens with the test phase is the smaller group. So also, I'm gonna also have it explain it. So we didn't get there yet. We didn't fully get there yet, but we're gonna get there. We're gonna get there. So the test phase of the smaller group could be about. So what Stefan said right here. So the smaller group of the phase could be about. So let me show y'all. So smaller group of the phase could be. He explained it better, so let's go to this video real quick. 0 impressions.
Every single day I see people commenting under my videos that they don't get any impressions and that it is a...
And it's not your video issue. You don't gotta have crazy fucking domination editing. No, you don't. It's an issue with the channel itself. It could be the titles, it could be the packaging, the hook was bad for YouTube. So basically, what happens is with the small tier right here. Basically, Stefan explained it. So what happens is with this small group, YouTube will test your video out to lower audience. Like right here, if we go to impressions first 24 hours, we can see that YouTube first tested it in like the first hour with 10 impressions. So if we scroll up, we zoom in real quick. Yeah, so YouTube will test it to a smaller group. So smaller group would be 10 impressions, and then it'll work its way up to testing it to a larger impressions group. So what I mean by larger impressions group, it will then work its way up by testing it. So after 16 hours, 300 impressions. After 24 hours, next 20 hours right here, then it could be about 600 impressions. So hour by hour, YouTube needs its time. So YouTube will see how that smaller group will engage with it. If you're starting to get clicks. So I'm gonna basically tell y'all each impression count. So how many clicks would you get, and how would you know if you pass that one phase to go viral? How do you know if you're in the next tier, then you pass the next phase? I'm explaining a lot on this stream.
larger tier of impressions. Let's say, for example, here you got like now, let's say 50,000 impressions, and then it suddenly completely dies off. The reason for this here, or for this kind of straight bar, is very simple, because it does not perform good enough to actually get pushed out to an even larger tier.
And what do you mean that it doesn't perform enough for it to get pushed out by a larger tier is either your hook was bad, or either the thumbnail itself didn't match anything that was going on in the video, or either didn't match the title itself packaging. Or, and you can see the spikes right here. So the spikes right here, this is more likely right here where they stay right here, but they drop down. These are the parts where next time I could either, so the spikes is where I could avoid using this part of the clip, or I could, yeah. So when it dies down like this, I mean they clicked off. They didn't stay all the way. That's why YouTube didn't push it. It really didn't push this video to a wider audience. So you can see the appeal. But next time what we could do is try to improve that part, or like the parts where the spike says, we can avoid using that clip. We can avoid using that part and add better parts in. But, or the script out, the script itself. Get a way better part of the script. And we can either tell AI to, hey, here, save our script right here, but avoid using that next part of the script for the video. Because that could be where the viewers ain't want to stay at. It wasn't cheated, or either that script itself didn't keep the viewers on longer. YouTube prioritizes longer videos. They don't start pushing it to, if you could keep the viewers on longer. So basically what happened with my military channel right here, same thing I'm telling y'all. So if we go to I run over 50 channels, by the way. 50 channels. I lost another channel last year, but fuck that channel. I don't care about that shit. I got way better shit to do. But yeah, so what happens is the CTR. YouTube sees from the CTR. You see, it goes from the CTR. CTR equals 2 impressions. If you're not meeting up with a good impressions click-through rate, then you're not going to gain a lot of impressions. You gain, like, you see this video gain over 17,000 impressions, and we got over 1,000 views from it. But what happened was the hook was good, but the viewers clicked off too early right here. It means the other parts of the video was weak, or it just, the strategic of the script wasn't a big stronger to keep the viewers watching. Like, the hook itself was good. It's just the next part of the script's got to be a bit better next time. So like I said, every single video you post won't be well. It's just that part of the editing you could try to improve, or you could try to avoid using that part of the script. And the thumbnail itself was great.
So a very good thing that you can do once this is happening, test your thumbnails and your titles. So every 2 weeks, just go back to the video and change up the thumbnail and the title and have a look. Now, yes, the video is not going to get thousands of impressions anymore once you start testing. But as I've said here in the beginning, YouTube can make very, very, very good decisions when to push a video and how much to push a video. All right. So even if your video only gets like 100 impressions, these 100 impressions might be enough for your video to actually get pushed again. All right. So this is just some other info.
Yeah. So like you said, those 100 impressions right there could be enough for your video to get pushed. But if you're not gaining no little bit of impressions, what I advise y'all to doing is, after 24 hours, if your video is still stuck under, like, I'll give y'all like a cheat sheet. I'll give y'all like a cheat sheet. I don't sell courses, by the way. I don't do nothing that involve with myself selling a fucking course. Fuck those gurus, coaches. They fucking ruined it for the whole community ourselves. So what I mean by, so after 24 to 40 hours, well, basically Dave Nick, this is Dave Nick, this checklist right here. But after 24 to 40 hours, if you're still stuck under 2 to 4 CTR, what I would do is, I will basically give AI your thumbnail, give AI a screenshot, analyze. I'll basically give it a screenshot of this. Have it making you a way similar thumbnail, way better thumbnail, but way strategic, and see why I did like low CTR. And then what I'll do at 24 to 40 hours, change that, and then I'll wait again 24 to 40 hours, see if any changes. If something is changed, then we know that if it's still stuck under 2% CTR, then we know that your thumbnail got to be changed again. Your thumbnail got to be changed, and yeah. So if you change your thumbnail, it could be a bit better. So I'll make 20. You'll wait 24 to 40 hours again, and then if there's any change, then the CTR itself will go up. Your CTR itself will go up, but if there's still no change, we know that next video, avoid using powder up thumbnail. See the reason why I failed. And you can analyze that structure with AI. What I mean by that? I mean, we could go through that. What I mean by that, so yeah, so like I said, on this channel, y'all gonna learn a lot about YouTube automation, and yeah, so we got a few videos to react to, so let me see, let's go over here, but with this so-called fucking coach is what I hate about these fucking coaches is they so-called give out good advice, but they sell fucking course. They'll be quick to promote that shitty ass course to want to sell it to you. Go fuck yourself. Nobody's buying that course, bro. Like I said, we smoking on all the course seller packs. Not y'all alone. The course sellers, nigga. The course shit gotta go. That shit is dead. That shit ain't where it's at, bro.
Density. So why this map? Arrows, outlier exposed, extra elements. Keep your face. First thumbnails rarely break 6%. Scotty?
Yeah, like I said, you could analyze the thumbnail itself and try to be T and see the reason why it led to a bad CTR. And yeah, so if we wanted to right here, so let's copy what the fuck this group got on the screen. So let me show you. So let's go to Gemini. Let's go to a new Gemini chat. Let's copy and paste everything he got on screen. So let's copy and paste it. Let's see. Give me. Alright, so what it's going to do is basically analyze this. So this is his text right here, this so-called guru. So we go to a new ChatGPT chat, whatever. We open it up. We basically paste it here, paste our URL. You can paste our video URL, whatever. So for me, I'm not going to do that. But what you could basically do is go to here, and you can replace this with the title. So like I said, we go through this, replace this with the title. So we're going to basically be going to one of our failed CTRs and see why the reason why it failed. So yeah, so we're going to go to one of our lowest CTR vids, and what we're going to basically do is take a screenshot. Take a screenshot of our analytics, paste it here, go to your video, overview, go to details, download your thumbnail, copy this, paste it. What I want you to do is basically go to the title itself. And the way CTR has nothing to do with the description. It's the thumbnail itself. So we'll go to here, paste the title. It's either the title itself that didn't treat with the thumbnail, or it's just too much was going on in the thumbnail where YouTube, it ain't want to get them viewers click. The viewers ain't want to click it. Alright, so if we go through here, this data. Alright, so what we'll do next is basically go through here. We'll basically go to one of our other thumbnails. Go to one of our other thumbnails, yeah. So next time, what we could avoid, I'm gonna do the psychology behind it, so we could really see the reason why it failed, and the reason what to avoid next time. So we'll basically go to here, paste this, paste the third one right here. So, alright, so what I want you to do is analyze the second thumbnail. That's the failed one. I want to see why my third one did a good CTR, but the second one did a bad CTR. Like, I want you to analyze the points of it and tell me next time what to avoid, and go through it and let me know. And yeah, so what we're gonna do is basically give it all of our three, and then the third one is the one that was successful, the one that was past it. So yeah, so the second thumbnail, bad CTR, too much text on the screen, and it says you use this, so, and it says, so problem is viewers has three, the viewer three the side, and then it says this text right here is long to read. It means too much words is on the screen, too long for the viewers to read. That's why it ain't do a good CTR, and then it says no clear focal points, plain plus arrow, brain confusion, where do I look at first, results, no instant clarity. So, and if y'all wanted to fix it, what we could do is basically say, alright, so if I wanted to fix it, you could basically create me a new prompt, and then I'm gonna re-give it to you on a new chat, and then I'm gonna have you, no, basically we could do it right here. So you could create me a new version. Alright, so you could go in and create me a new version, and then I could put that newer version onto the thumbnail. I could replace it and see, wait 24 to 40 hours, see if there's any change. And it says information on low CTR curiosity. It's just your thumbnail don't match what's in the title, specifically to keep the viewers on. So yeah, it says dramatic thumbnail. Alright, so what we'll basically do is go to this, we'll replace it with this, and then it'll basically tell us like the best options for the CTR, like text phrases, one engine fails, push pulls problem. This is shouldn't work. All right, so yeah. So what we do is basically give it back to AI. What we're just gonna do is create us a new version, chat. And it's gonna create this dramatic. It says high contrast you through thumbnails or this. So yeah. Alright, so what we'll basically do is go to this chat right here. We'll basically open up a new tab. We'll basically go to here and then we'll basically give it this. And then what I like to do, this is my little way I do it. I'll basically tell AI that this is the fail one. And then I'm gonna basically re-give it the one I passed so it can make a way better one, but like the second one. But yeah. So this is the one I failed. You could create me something way better than this, but that's not gonna fail next time. And here's the problem: what you basically just gave me in the last chat. And like I said, the reason why you want to have a folder for ChatGPT because ChatGPT it remembers all your memories. So like I said, it's good to have that folder because that folder remembers everything you talked about and it remember everything you went over. So yeah. So alright. So basically, go ahead and take the time out your day, create the thumbnail. Make it something that will catch the viewer's eyes. Make it something that will get a good CTR that won't give my video bad CTR. And like I said, you could literally use AI for the thumbnails. If you don't wanna go out your way to pay people on Upwork, Fiverr, you could use AI to do the thumbnails. AI is cool to use AI. And guess what I said? This channel right here is using AI. You wanna know? But the main reason why this channel went viral the way it did is if we click it, his editing is full of shit. You see, 600,000 2 weeks ago views.
Pancreas can reboot
Editing
at
is
any age.
dog
All
shit.
you have to do is mix cinnamon with clover honey.
There is no pipe here, no well, closer to a window. Stone structure.
And we know it's not. We know this video didn't go viral because of the editing itself. This video is plainly fucking dog shit. Easy to do. And we know the reason why it went viral is because the hook, and then the script itself, and the script about curiosity, along with the thumbnail, and you see his niche is a pattern. So I'm gonna basically give y'all a breakdown to it. But yeah, so what we can basically do is I'm gonna go to a new AI, new ChatGPT chat. So this is my way how I analyze channels. So yeah, so this is what I basically do. So I'll go to his script, and I'll basically copy this whole script itself. Since my ChatGPT right here ran out, since this chat ran out, I'm gonna open up my new one. So we can usually use fucking Gemini. Gemini works too. But if you have a gem chat, like if you have a gem chat, whatever, that gem chat itself works. So if you got a gem chat, it works. But for the sake of it right now, we're gonna basically use Gemini. So we'll screenshot this. We'll basically give this to Gemini, and then we'll go through his channel itself. We'll go through these titles, and we're gonna find a curiosity gap, find something that's strategic to this title. That's going to make us go viral. Instead of having to knee spin it, instead of having to change around from the original, but it's going to make it to where we get views. So I'm gonna show y'all what I'm gonna do. So yeah, so what I'm basically gonna do is go to this, and alright, so what I want you to basically do is analyze this channel, analyze the structure of it, analyze the title itself. Tell me something that's transformative, but something that will keep me in search in front of this audience to keep me going viral. So YouTube, I need a title so YouTube don't think when I go to post this on a new channel, I'm a replicate a channel just copy and pasting everything that channel said. I don't want to look like that. That's inauthentic. And what I mean by inauthentic, I mean inauthentic. So what we're gonna do is basically go through this, copy and paste this right here. Go to the channel itself. This is channel 26,000 subscribers, which is crazy, but subscribers don't matter. Most thing we see, he started this February 26th from zero views, and this is the blueprint how I'm gonna find out how this channel blew up the way it did, and y'all could do the same thing as well. So we'll basically go to this, and yeah, y'all probably said so. On Twitter, I seen let's not talk about that right now. So we'll basically go to this. Paste all these data, and then we'll give it this. And then what I'm gonna also do is go through here, and I'm gonna also go to Ramiro's newest video. And this is how, instead of me having to watch this video, this is my trick to see whatever prompt he showed in that video, how I gather that prompt. So this is my way I do it. And he's my bro, by the way. So what I'm basically do is have my chat watch his video. What it's gonna do is give me it. And yeah, like I said, YouTube, you gotta make sure your script don't align with nothing like this. It gotta follow all guidelines. It can't be something that's restricted. That's going most likely have YouTube not push your content. And like I said, YouTube does allow military commentary channels, but of course you gotta be storytelling. Your script gotta align with your niche itself. So I'll suck at this right here. So alright, so what I want you to do is basically give me this prompt, everything he showed in the video. I want you to watch the script, watch the video itself, give me the prompts he showed in the video. Fuck. Let's go over there. Alright, so give me the prompts, everything he showed in the video. Everything he showed in the video, I basically need you to watch it, and then give me everything that he showed in the video, like the prompts that's on screen, that he put on screen towards the end of the screen. So if you watch it, you can probably see it. But you basically gotta enhance your AI chat and gotta enhance your AI chat to help you go viral. Like I said, educational content is going to stay around for a minute. Like I said, y'all might prefer an ISO speed stream over an educational stream, which is fine. But like I said, his stream equals a zero value. His streams equals no knowledge. His streams equals it's just entertainment. Like I said, I've been through hella communities through the years. Cover art communities. I had a cover art page on Instagram with over 1,000 posts. That shit got banned. So after my pages all got banned, I couldn't get them back. Now I'm doing YouTube automation where I'm blowing up channels from scratch. Literally telling y'all these ways how to blow it up. So Romero gave us these prompts right here. What we could do is basically give these prompts to our AI. So we could basically take out the part 2, part 3. We could basically give these prompts to our AI. So yeah. So if you want the whole prompt itself, we'll basically go through this. And we will basically give these prompts to AI. Yeah, so we'll go through this, give these prompts to AI. And there's nothing wrong with my streams. My streams is great. It's the algorithm. Alright, so we'll basically exit this guru shit. Go to here. And you'll see the hook right here. So the hook, and you can see the secret sauce right here. And why it went viral the way it did, like the mystery. So it basically tells us the channel is living self-scalability, educational clickbait. They use a high contrast of vintage illustration, survival manual, and then we can see the hook. They use price. And we can see the hook style of itself, the visuals, the structure, the thumbnail itself. But yeah, we can see YouTube album flags, replicable content if the visuals metadata is a structure, if it's structured the same way that the competitor's video is structured. And you need a new script, new prompt, a new script and new titles. Like you basically want to pivot your angle, but you want to stick to that same format. You don't want to lead a format. You don't want to lead an angle. You don't want to confuse the algorithm. And yeah, so the test angle right here will be I spent $12. Yeah, so you can see why this works. Yeah, so we'll basically go through it. It's going to basically tell us this. And we will basically go through this niche. So if we wanted to, too, we could basically code my AI chat. So I'll basically give all this data. So I'll come in here, come to these analytics. I'll basically copy what's on screen. And I'll basically tell it to give me so we'll see how many videos we got out. 66 videos. I'll say, give me 30 ideas. Give me 30 transformative ideas from highest videos, but give me ideas to where YouTube won't know that I'm replicating this video. No, I'm not replicating this video, and I need similar titles. Alright, so I need similar titles that will give me views, that won't waste my time, that will push my videos to where if I go to post a video, I won't get 0 views, 0 impressions. I will start gaining impressions, and I need to know, what titles that work. Alright, so I'm going to go through and paste this. And what it's gonna basically do is this is I shared this. So we'll basically give it the competitor's data. And it's gonna look through the title, it's gonna say it's this high CTR for the day, and yeah, so what I'm basically gonna have it do is give me out of those competitors titles. Out of those competitors titles, give me titles that meet a pattern format that can keep my videos viral and keep me in the algorithm to get views, so I don't get buried or get zero view jail or make a video that don't align with the structure of my niche pattern, niche title pattern, or script pattern, And your script itself gotta meet the exact title. If the script itself can't meet the title, why should YouTube push this? Like when we go to this channel right here, you see it. You notice how. Let's basically go there. So you notice how he has this title right here. He has this form title, and you notice how the thumbnail. He puts some text on the thumbnail, but he don't put all of it. He makes the text on the thumbnail different, and he makes the title aligns with the thumbnail itself. Like it goes with it, and you see how the pattern of itself. Like he has different characters. One image right here of a man pouring something like dirt or something, whatever, and then he has one with plants. He has one right here with plants again, and you notice how the structure of it, like the format is repeatable, but it's with different characters, the same, and it's all AI generated. So you can see the price angles plus the results right here. So it says here are 5 titles right here. So it gives us 5 title IDs, and it says right here. And it says the script retention pattern. So to avoid zero view jails, YouTube stops giving impressions if average view duration is low. So for the first hour, to prevent this, the visuals proof of the first 15 seconds of the starting of the video. First 15 seconds is the hook. So like I said, if you can't keep them on for 15 seconds like this, we could go to one of these competitors. We could go to this most popular video. We can see most popular video.
You know, I've always found it strange. People really want to save money, but are so willing to toss their hard-earned coin.
There is no pipe here, no well, and no
The first 15 seconds of this right here is what made this video
ass.
viral. And you can see it like right here. Then you can see it goes up right here towards right here, towards the middle part. This right here. This is where it goes up at, and then it goes. The hook part, you see, they stay right here. So this is
I
mainly.
am not going to tell you that
This is more likely what made this video viral. So if you look at the script style of the script, this is more likely what made this video viral. So yeah, so we can literally have AI give us a whole script style just like this one. We'll use quality, of course, and yeah, so we'll say what title right here, but you want to make sure your title itself matches the script. So it says I tested the friggin' $12 water trick. It says the stage you out of zero view jail. It says price, none, and then results of the villain. But yeah, let's watch Amir's video, then we'll watch Stefan's video, then I'm gonna finish explaining to y'all how y'all can get into niches. And I'm gonna explain to y'all some great niches I think that's blowing up right now. And niches I think that's gonna stay around for a long time. But yeah, let's go to Tim's video, Danny Lee.
Cloud code is absolutely correct. If you are at call with the other YouTube clients, as you can see here, and this was the first time we ever did something like this. For 2 hours, I'll just screen sharing my screen, videos work for this channel, blah, 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 under the target audience. It found all of the sources where we can get the information from. It also found the topics, the high-performing signals, analyzed the buttons with script and the status of their videos. Then what it does is it makes it all right. Cloud code is absolutely, you just need to onboard these 2 AI agents.
Alright, so just hold up real quick, chat, while I put a light on. That's cool.
In your team, you just need to add them to your like to this.
And you need to know the formula, like the script formula, but the script formula why the video went viral the way it
Create
did.
another spreadsheet for DAS. It says that your competitors' thumbnails that you want to steal or you want to like script them from and make good. They're surprisingly good because it took us 8 agents in your team. You just need to add so all of them are already implementing this. Obviously, more info about during the workshop. I'll give you all the.
And you probably ask me, what is script bending? Basically, script bending is basically when you bend the script to another niche. But you see how I like these thumbnails right here? I got these thumbnails. So basically, what I did right here, and you see I got one right here with cats. So I basically what it is, like when you take another niche format, like a thumbnail format, but you bend it over to another niche. And you gotta have, of course, a better title and a better thumbnail. But like you see, pets. What's happening to me is, I was giving you all these challenges. I was seeing that the argument to tree. Like I gotta keep checking. It gets confusing a bit because guess what? If that title, the title itself could be good. If that title don't align with the fucking thumbnail, that video will get 0 view job. And I know what's causing 0 view jobs is it's the thumbnail. Thumbnail packaging is not matching what the fuck the title's saying. And YouTube is airing out. It's not even. The argument want to push it no more. Like I said, the same shit happened on my streams. Is I have great streams out me spending in YouTube argument how it works, like a shit ton of streams. Name one grew on a platform who's bringing this much value to the platform, who's sitting up here 24/7 explaining the argument how the argument works. No ways to go. No coach, bro. No coach. Like I said, YouTube has me in history. Right now, guess what? I'm the only one who can explain shit how shit works, how to get a channel to where it get it to. I can't. One thing for sure that I can do is control how the YouTube algorithm gives me my views on my streams. All I can really do is come up here, give y'all some knowledge, talk to y'all, tell y'all how y'all channels get structured, tell y'all how you can fix your scripts, fix your hooks, know the reason why your scripts are getting views out. One thing I can do is control this algorithm through knowing why my streams ain't getting. My streams are fucking gravy. They're good. Like one thing I can say, my streams are good. So that's one thing I can't do. But one thing I could do is help y'all out and get y'all on the right path to where I could help y'all notice, so y'all could make viral videos. So you don't have to keep confusing yourself. Like this channel right here is psychology of a dog. So what he did right here, he did a knee spin. Instead of doing like the 5 things of dogs, he's doing the psychology things of dogs. So if I wanted to right here, as long as you're finding new title framing and knowing that title framing has how, like you see, it's things is psychology like of dogs, psychology of dogs. And you see, he started this channel. This is a 2024 channel. What he basically did, he went to an old channel, just been sitting around, started posting on it. It's 2 years old. 2 years old. 2 to 3 years old. I mean 2 years old. Like same with this niche. If we go to here, we can see before I even started a niche, I'll look for 3 to 5 competitors. Like 3 to 5 competitors succeeding. So to know if the niche itself is good, or to know if this niche was luck, or to know if this is script. So if there's like 2 to 3 competitors like this doing well, like this, like it's matching like the branding of the niche, like the branding of the niche itself, like this. If it has great branding of the niche is matching like the same exact style, I knew that this niche didn't blow from luck. Because you want to look for a niche like this that has consistent views. Because when you go to start a new channel, you don't want that channel to get 0 view job, 0 impressions, 0 view job. You need that channel that actually start gaining views, and you need to know what script style works and what script style is bad. Like you need to know the difference between a good script and a bad script. And I'm gonna make y'all proud for that. I'm gonna get in between other. But like I said, there's a lot of stuff you're gonna learn on this channel that these other fucking coaches aren't teaching on YouTube. Man, like I said, there's some knowledge that I ran out of. I might gotta keep going to Stefan's video getting advice, but me helping y'all out. But I'm doing whatever it takes to put y'all on the right route. I don't want y'all getting scammed. Buying these fucking fake coaches, gurus, scam fucking courses. The courses is a waste of fucking time. Tell them to go fuck themselves. If they think we're spending over $1,000 fucking dollars on the course, bro, you got everybody messed up, gang. You even got yourself fucked up in the head for even making this shit. So the CTR above 8%, your thumbnail must be good. Your thumbnail must be good. If your CTR is 8%, your video's good. But it says watch time has to be 40%. If your video is 5 minutes, people need to still watch at least for 2 minutes on average for YouTube to keep pushing this video. For YouTube to think that, oh, the viewers are staying, maybe we should push this more. Maybe we should reward them for this. So YouTube sees from the watch time of the video in the AVD. So you probably ask me, what is the watch time in the AVD of the video? Basically, YouTube sees like where they're clicking off at, like the average view duration. So if you start the video and they're clicking off right here, like that gives the algorithm a bad signal, so the algorithm won't prioritize this video and it will stop pushing it. Like I would say, a channel itself need about, I would say give a channel 20 videos. 20 videos in and see where it goes. Every niche ain't guaranteed. Every niche is not luck. It's just knowing like the variety, knowing the ways the title angle to follow by the niche pattern. Instead of you relying on copying exact video ideas from the same competitor, making the same thumbnails, you need to go a vertical way and make a way similar one but way better idea than his to stay in the algorithm. So your channel will get 0 views out. And it says what pushes you from phase 2 to phase 5. Phase 2 to phase 5 is 40K to 100K views. Audience retention. Audience retention stays above 50%. What it means by audience retention stays above 50%, it means if we go to analytics right here, or if this audience retention stays a bit right here, so you see long form. If it stays a bit for more than about 54% right here, which it could have been a bit better, but if it stays for more than 50%, it depends on your videos. But if it stays for like the audience retention stays above 50%, if it stays above 50%, YouTube will not push it. YouTube will not push it. And then you could ask a question, so YouTube will not push the video where people leave like in the first 60 seconds. You need something, and I'm gonna tell you what you need to go for. And it's just the video traffic. And you could always ask. So if you wanted to too, if you don't understand this, you're gonna take a fucking screenshot of this. Go to here, go to a new chat. We'll go to since I made a gem folder, I'm gonna use my gem folder. What I basically do is go to this. I'm gonna say, so what percent do YouTube push? Alright, so it says, to get a push right here, critical for shorts. It says, it's 70 to 85%, and then 95% is the most replayed parts. And then the end is towards the loop. The loop is towards the end part. So whatever the CTA you're putting at the end of the videos is that loop that will keep the viewers won't even know it's replayed unless you gotta have a great loop. So the logic, so even if a retention is a bit lower than 35%, if a high percentage of those viewers click on another one of those videos, YouTube will continue to push it. So your end screen has to prioritize to another similar video on the channel of your end screen. And this is target to keep the viewers 70% keep coming back. So 70% right here. So to keep at least 70% of your viewers coming back. So the good ranges that you should look for if you lose viewers for 30 to 40 seconds at end. I'm gonna say right here. So the one that most likely you should look for right here is about. So this is my cheat code. So if you want to know the cheat code, what you should look for, I'm gonna say give me a graph of a cheat code. And like I said, YouTube comes with felon. It comes with trials and errors. All of us in the YouTube automation space went through our channels, flatlining, getting low impressions, getting low view gel, dying out to it. We went through all that shit. Literally all that shit. So yeah, so what's the green thing right here? So the whole is 0 to 45 seconds. And then if it's gaining the drop down the outro 25 seconds, and then the first starting of it, the cheat code, you want to keep the viewers for 70%. If this stays for 70%, YouTube pushes this. And it says, keep 70% of your viewers. If this stays at the YouTube, if this stays flat right here, YouTube pushes this to the browse immediately. So what happens if you could keep your viewers for 70%, just 70% right here, what happens is YouTube will start pushing your video to browse, suggest it, and YouTube and search come through when people find your videos through a keyword. Keyword related is either in your title or either in your description itself or either in one of your tags. So that's how your viewers found your video. And you probably ask me, so how do you know this, bro? Because back in the old 2K days, I had the mastery to making old VC Glitch videos. And I was viral a lot in the old 2K days. I'm going to show y'all one of my old 2K videos like I always do. But if we go to one of my old 2K videos, I already had 17,000 long form views. And the reason why this shit was so easy to blow, because guess what? When every single 2K come out, I will drop a VC Glitch to it, and I'll be the first one to go and suggest it. Like, I'll see what my competitors drop the video and try to make way better videos than theirs. And like I said, I stopped playing 2K, but this right here is one of my old 2K channels. I had 17K views right here. You see 17K views, 82,000 impressions, 18% CTR. The thumbnail is what most likely made it, and we can see right here of that hook. So I know that if you have a 61% state to watch, 61% or 71 right here, and you can see where they was clicking off at right here. That was where they was clicking off at. Where they mostly stayed at right here is where the part right here is it highlighted at, and the dips is where them dips parts is where the parts where they didn't keep them on. Like they stay right here, and then the dips is where the parts you gotta avoid. And then the two clips right here is the two clips. This part stands for where it could be improved. So this part right here dip, and then you see this part when it drops down. These parts right here could be where you improve. You always want to have a straight across graph. A graph like this ain't good at all. It could be way better, but the 18% view average view duration will most likely kept the viewers on right here for YouTube to push it was the impressions of that and the CTR itself. The CTR itself, average view duration did not push this video. It helped out a bit. It was a 9-minute video. It helped out a bit, but what most likely got this video viral and got this video to where it got it to was the CTR itself. Their impressions in the CTR. And you gotta think, bro. VC glitches was the most fucking easiest game glitches to all do. And y'all probably asked me, why did you lose your other channel? The reason why I lost my other channel is because I commit to it. I was banned for identity fraud. And I was doing a method on one of my old channels where it revolved around you and I commit to it. Why the fuck would I lie about something I did? And I was using a site called VerifTools. And that site evolved around us. It was basically there was a method going around in the old comp days where we'll basically take a coach, get a famous coach, and we'll make a fucking passport out of them, and then we'll submit that drawing on Instagram and hope that drawing get verified. But like I said, I don't do that shit no more because after I found out that method was illegal. So the reason why my channel got banned is because my channel wouldn't have got banned if I didn't show that method. If I didn't show that method, that identity fraud method I showed of me creating a fake passport or whatever, that's what most likely got my other channel banned. So I could admit to my actions. Like, lying ain't gonna get you far. Like, there's no way I'm gonna sit here and fucking lie about my actions. Yes, I did. And guess what? I did it because it was going viral, and I seen other calm kids doing it, and they was trying to get me to do it, and I seen that nobody was dropping videos on it. I need the views for it. So I was the first one to drop a video, but I don't do that shit no more. It's lame. Once my channel got banned, I learned a lot to not go on them terms no more. Not do that way, but yeah. But this is one of my old 2K channels, but here's one of my successful ones, but I know the reason why these videos blew up the way it did. I had keywords right here in the title and stuff, so if we go to Control F, if we go to new VC glitch right here, just copy this starting of this title. If we copy this starting right here, this is most likely the keywords what made, and you see my titles in all caps. My titles was in all caps, and you can see it was repeated right here. New NBA 2K VC glitch back top. What we see? New NBA 2K22 VC glitch blacktop. And you see the term right here. New VC glitch is repeatable, and you see my social medias, but I put a few hashtags and I didn't keyword stuff, and you see no made for kids, and I didn't ultra content wasn't invented back then. That shit was not here back then. But you see, I was putting tags. I made sure NBA 2K 21, NBA 2K21, NBA 2K21, NBA 2K22, and I made sure everything related to that term, related to my video term, was in the description and in the titles and use category was gaming. But yeah, I commit to it. My old 2K channel was banned for identity fraud. It was banned for identity fraud, and I commit to it. Why the fuck would I lie about something I did? Because if I was in a courtroom, I could say to the judge, this is why I did it. Judge, I seen one of my competitors. I was posting it, and the method was going viral at the time, and I thought I could do it too. I thought I could succeed with it too. And the judge probably say, so if you seen a fucking jump off the bridge, you'll do it too. Nah, the reason why I did it because I seen the competition between it, and my channel was already matching that format of the style. So that's why when I dropped the video on it, I dropped the video on it for one of my nieces. But you can see, yeah. So, but now I know not to do that shit no more. So. Not to do that shit no more, and a lot of people wanted me to start back, and I said, no, fuck that, I'm not doing that. That method evolved around identity fraud, evolved around you making a fake ID to a fucking coach. A coach. And the site got seized by the FBI, but yeah. But this is one of my old channels right here, but you see I made that I'm done video, but this I don't run this channel. I don't run this shit. It's one of my old shits. It's one of my old, you see right here, I left it abandoned. Because after I found out that method was illegal, I stopped fucking with it. You see, 1 year, I stopped fucking with it. 1 year ago, I haven't returned to it since. And people ask me, oh, bro, when are you going to return to Take Legacies? Take Legacies is over, bro. You see, I had my one hit right here. One hit. And if we can log into that channel and show you the CTR of that. It's long form, but I'm going to show you that I'm a beast at this. When it comes to, some niches are luck and some niches aren't luck. It just depends on the niche you're in. And that niche right there, that thumbnail, is what caught the CTR. It's what got the video, the amount of views. We go to analytics right here, we can really check it. But like I said, YouTube banned my other channel for identity fraud, and I could admit to it. Why sit here and laugh? I was in a fucking courtroom, and the judge was asking me questions. I won't lie to the judge about it. I'll actually tell the truth. Because you gotta think, that lying shit ain't gonna get you far. Lying shit ain't gonna get you far, bro. It ain't gonna get you far. Listen, it ain't gonna get you far. So yeah. So if we go to reach right here, you see 11,000 impressions. We see 19% CTR. How do you know this video did the views it did? It basically did it right here. The thumbnails what did it. Thumbnails what did it, and yeah, this is one of my oldest channels. But yeah, let me delete everything on my IG story. Let me delete everything. All right, y'all go ahead. I just want to let you know that the reason why I got banned is because I got banned for identity fraud. And you know that they take that shit serious. I'm lucky I'm not in jail for it, but I was banned for identity fraud. And I can fucking admit to it. I told you, I changed my content around. I don't do that shit no more, though. I just want to let you know that. The reason but yeah, this panel, this 11,000 right here, yeah, one of my first channels, but you can see that it was going to the right audience. Like, I was a beast at making Instagram viral legacy videos. But yeah, you can see a pill. You can see where my other competitors are showing up, all my other videos, but it was going to the right audience. It went to the right audience, which it did. It went to the right audience, but what I can say is I was banned for identity fraud. I was banned for identity fraud, so I kind of see why YouTube ain't unbanning this channel right here that they're not putting it back on, which it's cool. It's fine. I just want to let you know that the reason why I got banned. It's cool and it's fine, and I'm not worried about it. It kept me out of trouble. I'm doing better things now. Showing y'all ways to blow up channels, showing y'all ways to grow. I don't got to do nothing illegal. And I was doing them videos to help people from getting scammed because, of course, there was calm kids in the community scamming them. And you see, the audience went to India, United States. Bingo was like audience who would watch this shit, like watch video, ways to get channels, methods, verify those methods. Methods, and it did well. You see, 33% of your viewers are still watching at the 30 mark hash mark, which meaning right here, they stay for 33 seconds, but this is the dips. This right here, we can see dips, the spikes. But yeah, you can see the spikes. Spikes is where the parts where it could always be improved for that part. But yeah, that channel right there, it was great. I had fun running it. First 24 hours when we posted it, it had no views. And you know that they take that shit serious. I'm lucky I'm not in jail for it, but I was banned for identity fraud. And I could fucking admit to it. I told you I changed my content around. And like I said, I had good educational. It was all educational methods, but the feds, they take shit like that serious. So that's why I had to stop that channel. And then YouTube banned my other channel. It was banned for identity fraud. And it's all my fault. There's nobody else to blame. It's just I was a dickhead to help the community out, and I got took. But yeah, I was trying to help other people from getting scammed because the kids, they was extorting like fucking crazy back then, bro. If y'all was here to see the old days, every single group chat would get they was extorting. But the average person in this view, it was good. It could have been a bit better. But first 24 hours, I had 200 impressions. 98 views, 200 impressions. But when I first started, when I bought it to first start the panel, you see the spikes right here. Like it would start gaining 2 views per day. It was still getting a lot of views, but yeah, one thing I can say is I had fun with this channel. It's just I don't want to do that shit no more. It's all legal. I don't want nothing to do with it. Nothing to do with it. I want to stay away from it. But yeah, the impressions right here. This shit has 700 views. It got 4,000 impressions, and like when you have 4,000. So my trick right here is when you have 4,000 impressions, and I did this thumbnail right here, Photoshop. I did a Photoshop on my MacBook, and at 8% CTR. And if y'all want this thumbnail PSD, I could give y'all this thumbnail PSD. If y'all want it, I could give y'all it. The thumbnail PSD if y'all want it. I made it on MacBook. But yeah. And it's cool that YouTube banned me. I see why the reason why. I don't want that channel back. That's what I told them. Keep that shit banned. It was because if I had that channel, bro, I'd fucking be in jail somewhere probably. I'm glad that shit is banned because it kept me out of jail. It kept me out of trouble. So I'm glad YouTube did take that channel and ban it. I'm glad. That's why I'm on my new shit now. I'm on the right path. But that shit was banned for identity fraud. But yeah, I'm kind of glad they banned that shit though, chat. You can see the analytics. It was Team Corn. Team Corn right here was my preparation of search traffic. They was typing in basically Team Corn. Team Corn. You can see right here. So preparations of search traffic. You can see Team Corn was basically in the title, like the other Indian. He was the one who I got inspired from for the methods. That's why my videos was doing at its peak, and I had a lot of subscribers. Which subscribers don't matter, but I had a lot of views because guess what? My views most likely came from his search traffic, his channel, and he was one of my competitors, and he was basically he used to basically post my videos on his channel, give me shout outs and stuff, post me in the description. That's what mainly brought me traffic over the mines, and that's what mainly got me international audience from basically Team Corn helping me. If it wasn't from Team Corn, I probably won't have the international fans, Indian fans, wherever. If it wasn't for him like shouting me out. In the old days, probably, I wouldn't have none of them international fans. They wouldn't know nothing about me. A lot of these Indians. Or it was calm Telegram group chats. But you can see it did 8% CTR, and the overview was 700. But yeah. But what I can say is this channel, I had fun. The thumbnails was done on Photoshop. I still got the thumbnail PSDs. You see, impressions click-through rate was 9%, 3,000 impressions, and 600 of the viewers clicked. And you can see where they came from. They came from channel pages, YouTube search, browse features, and you can see if we want to see more. We can see more where they start coming from. How to get legacy. You know how to. It's fall behind the format. Like you see, this is one of my other channels. You see how to get legacy. If we go to publish right here, we go to publish. We go to value, but yeah, we go to publish 3,600. You can see the formats. How to get legacy, Instagram verification. If we go to Team Corn Center, you see Instagram Instagram customizations, how to unban Instagram customization, how to ban Instagram. It's fall behind the format. You notice the format pattern. You know he's not mixing in no other niches. He's sticking to one niche framing, and one niche format itself. But yeah, my other channel was banned for it. Then it's no way for me backing out. If I was in the fucking court justice, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, I was. Yes, sir. Yes, I was. There's no fucking way of me backing out something I did. It will make you no difference. It's not gonna make you good. And that's like I said, that content was no good. That's why I left it the way it is. I don't fuck with the niche. I switched niches. Now I run other channels. I prioritize my way to other channels because I know other niches that will stick around for as long as you want them. And I was blowing up this channel right here. My main channel got 18 million views. Watch that. But yeah, this is one of my other channels that got banned for. I didn't anything. This is one of my channels, but my main channel, yeah, this 2K channel right here. When I pivoted to Instagram shit, and I was doing that legacy shit, that's what most likely got my channel targeted. And YouTube was telling me, oh, you went to terms of services, and I seen there was other competitors posting that content, and I didn't know it was identity fraud until I found out. And I validated, so they told me I got 3 strikes. After 3 strikes, YouTube terminates your whole channel, and it's valid, and you won't get it back. And that's what happened. I had 2 strikes, and I had 1 strike from something on Amigo, and then I had another strike for something from one of my old streams, and then I got another strike, and then that's when they removed completely the channel. The channel got banned. That's why I relaunched a new one. My new one last year started at 665 videos. I had old age videos on this channel from years ago, and what had happened is when I came to this channel, all my old stuff was most likely gaining views. With all of them picked back up on it, and it was pushing some of my old videos. So you see, this video was at 700, and went from 700 to 1K. But yeah, you can see my channel went from 600 subscribers to now 22K and 65 videos. Well, most likely caused all my traffic to come in was from shorts, and me knowing my other niche patterns, me knowing my other ways to grow. Like, I wouldn't even have 18 million views if I didn't know what the fuck I was talking about on all these videos. So yeah. But it's just like YouTube is cracking down on inauthentic content. And the reason why inauthentic content is getting cracked down on because it's easy producible content. And my channel was a hit with and guess what? I'm having a YouTube employee. If this YouTube right here don't accept me, I'm gonna go to the fucking employee myself and I'm gonna tell him, hey ma'am, my channel follow all criteria. Everything that was ineligible, I removed. Y'all might need to talk to y'all fucking team to get me accepted. Like, what the fuck? I didn't do shit. The old days, yeah, I had shit I did, but now, nah, I don't. I make sure all my channels follow Asher's, and then I make sure all the content I'm replicating is good. So make sure I'm going to gain views for it. So if you want to go right here to notice, we basically copy all this data. We're going to use that Gemini channel we just had. And like I said, when you first start out a channel, don't fucking stress about subscribers. Fuck the subs. Let them unsub. What stays on the channel itself is the views. Like when you're doing like right here. When I'm doing this channel right here, let's say I run over 150 fucking channels. Yes, I can admit to it, bitch. I run over 150 accounts. Got 150 channels made, and I'm making more, bitch, and blowing them up, bitch. Straight up, bitch. But yeah, we can know why this video did good the way it did. It did good because of script. Let's go to here. Let me show y'all. So you know the script right here, it's still going up. It ain't flatline. It's still going up. You can see engagement. 81 stayed to watch. 18% swiped away. And I made this yesterday literally on stream with y'all. And it's about to hit 4K. And you can see it's not flatlining. What causes these shorts to blow up too is the hooks. If the hook itself in the script is not good, that video's not going viral. And I'm saying long form could be a bit harder because if that thumbnail don't match that video, or you won't get views. But see what search, all what causes a video to go viral is a script. And then you can see the dips is where they're dripping down at the parts of the video. Like you can see right here where they're dripping down at. So this is more likely where it tells me that they stay right here. When it starts dropping down right here, that means where they're leaving off at. But when they stay right here, this is more likely where they stay at. But like I said, shorts and long form could be a bit harder because guess what? if that thumbnail don't match that video itself, it don't match that title, it won't go viral. And then it can fuck up your whole channel itself. The data, it's a lot. See with shorts, I can run, if I wanted to, I can run over close to 150 short channel. If I wanted to right now, I can launch another short channel. And like I said, I'm taking it day by day, blowing up these channels. And yeah, but like I said, we gonna see how that long form channel I made do. We're gonna see how far that go, but it's not guaranteed. It's not guaranteed. I want to close you to over 150 channels. 150 channels maxed. And I'm making more channels. And soon, like I said, I gotta finish this challenge. I gotta finish this challenge for y'all, and then after this 20-day challenge, if I don't get a channel monetizing long form after this 22-day challenge right here, I might just stick to shorts. Stick to shorts and see what works. And learn new ways. But like I say, long form is way harder because if that thumbnail itself don't match that CTR of the title, if the title itself don't match the thumbnail, or anything in the video is bad, your video won't get prioritized to the audience. It won't even get pushed. YouTube won't push it. And YouTube sees how the smaller audience engages with it. Like, basically what I mean by engaging, they see how longer they stay on the video. They stay on the video like their watch history. They see how long they engage with it. They stay on the video. If you can't keep that smaller group on the video, let me explain to you a little cheat code. So for this part of it right here, let's go to this SOP. Yeah, what be throwing me off too is I gotta stop looking at these analytics. Stop looking at when people's unsubbing, because like I said, this subscriber count, bro. I honestly wish I could stay where I was at like a few years ago. I wish I could stay like right here with 42 subs, cause I don't wish I had a lot of these subscribers, bro. Cause guess what, chat? It's not good to have a lot of subscribers, and the album is what brought this. Like you can see. And God's good, but you can see right here, my channel literally went from having 0 subscribers right here to now having over 22K subscribers, and all these subscribers came from the algorithm, came from views, came from algorithm, me like testing out different stuff. But what I would say is give a channel, stick to one niche, stick to one sub niche, and stick to that title framing. Because guess what? If you pivot that niche, you're gonna lose focus. You're gonna lose focus points, and you're not gonna know what works. And you want to like look at latest outliers on smaller channels like this. Look at outliers like you see. This was where I got my idea from. And I'll look at outliers, and then I'll basically try to go from 36,000 right. I'll try to replicate one of these, and then I'll try to replicate another one of these, replicate another one of these, and then I'll try to make my title way different, but way similar, but way better. But yeah. And like I said, YouTube ain't an easy game, cause YouTube is a bit hard, especially for some of these fucking coaches in this space. All right, so this is perfect. Your thumbnail. So you want to make sure your thumbnail matches that title. And how do you know that? How do you know if that thumbnail matches the title? Basically do a search perfect your thumbnail before you upload. So you basically want to know if that thumbnail matches the title. So you probably ask me, so how do you know if that thumbnail matches the title? Basically go through here. So you'll basically go to this, go to your analytics, screenshot this. And you want to basically go through here. So we're going to go to another chat. We're going to use our same gem, but the same chat. And we'll basically just take our title right here, take all this data. And we want to make sure our title matches our thumbnail. Fuck. So we'll screenshot this. We'll paste this. I want to make sure my title matches my thumbnail. Let's do a A/B test. So what we're just going to do is we will do an A/B test, and you can literally use any chat, by the way, and this will help. So all you're going to just do is do an A/B test. It's going to do option 1, option A, and then it's going to basically let you know if your title itself matches that psychology. So if it don't match it, what we could always do is go back and change this title, and we could wait 24 to 40 hours, see anything, and it says YouTube's recommendation right here, 30% this is where the growth comes in at, and this is direct or unknown. This is highly. It means that You sharing the link elsewhere, social media or Discords. That's where it's coming from. Or it could be the panel. And what I would say is find a panel that don't have direct or unknown, just have suggest. Suggest and search. And you need your video to most likely pass that first phase. Right, yeah, chat. So, like I said, how do you know that this phase passed it? That this thumbnail passed it? Because we can basically see the click. So we'll go through here, and you basically you can ask it. So how do I know if my title mastered my thumbnail to go viral? And you can ask a question. So how do I know if my title mastered my thumbnail? So to go viral, how do you know if your title mastered your thumbnail? So the framework, the thumbnail has the secrets, and it says the title. So you want to have some of the few text right here. So some of the few text on like the thumbnail itself, like the phrases, but you don't want to put the whole title itself on the thumbnail. The context. And it says below right. So if you go to your analytics and go to reach. So if you go to your analytics, go to analytics right here, and then go to reach. It tells instructions. So if we go to reach and impressions click-through rate. If your impressions click-through rate is below 3%, if it's anything below 3% right here, yes. If it's below 3%, that means that the total, either the thumbnail is boring, or either the title is confusing, or either the title didn't match the video. So what you could do is, I would say give it 24 to 48 hours. Change the thumbnail after 24 to 40 hours if the CTR is still low, under 3%. Change it. Come back if the CTR goes up again 24 to 40 hours. If it goes up, then we know that it was a thumbnail issue. If it don't go up, change the title and see if anything changes. If it don't go up, then for your next video, before you post it, do an A/B test with the title and the thumbnail, and actually I do this thumbnail match my title before I post it, so I can know if it's gonna go viral, yes or no. And that's another way how you could do it. Alright, so like I said, keep your current title, change only the thumbnail text, and it says keep your current title, change only the thumbnail text, wait 24 hours. If your hourly views roll time and it spikes higher than the previous day, you found the match. So, and you can always ask it. So after this phase right here. So after this phase, if still nothing. And then what it can say too is we come back here and what it's going to basically say is this: if you swap the thumbnail 24 hours and it still is not, it means you have the hook filter. Basically, people are seeing your video but just don't care for it. And it can say basically, so it says step 1: if your thumbnail changed and then it works, if you change the thumbnail and it didn't works, it is more like the title itself. So instead of doing 5 things about the dog, it could be the real reason why the dog, and we'll wait 24 to 40 hours again, and we'll see if any change, if it goes up. If it starts gaining more impressions and the CTR higher, then we know it was the title. But yeah, so like I said, to fix this, you must change the title. So we could, instead of fucking confusing us, what we could do, so instead of fucking confusing us, what I need you to do is tell me this. Look, bitch. Look here, bitch. Tell me this, bitch. Tell me, hey, look. After 24 to 40 hours, we fucking change the thumbnail. After we give it another fucking 24 to 40 hours, if still no fucking change, we come back and change the fucking title. How the fuck would I know if it was the title or the thumbnail? Look here, bitch. Make me a graph. Tell me green, red, yellow, so I can avoid it. And this is what we look for, chat. My bad for the language, but yeah. Fuck myself, man. Damn, bro. So we'll basically come here. So it'll say color right here, color palette, whatever. It'll say signal so CTR. At 8% to 15% is killing it. After 24 to 40 hours, if there's no change in the fucking thumbnail and it's under 3%, it means change the title plus thumbnail, or either the hook was bad. The hook of the topic was bad or it was boring, and they don't want to keep them on longer. If it's 4% to 7% average, change the thumbnail. People are seeing it. They aren't hungry enough. If it's 8% to 15%, you are killing it. Do not touch shit. Leave it. Yes, leave it. But yeah. So like I say, YouTube goes a long way, and yeah, so we can always give it a checklist. So instead of it going through this, I can say just make me a checklist. And you can always go to basically export it to whatever open sheets, and it's gonna open the sheets. It's gonna open the fucking sheets. Like I said, it's gonna open the fucking sheets, and there's many ways you could do it. It's gonna basically export the docs. We could all open it up in Google Docs. Alright, so the signal right here is 8% CTR, you're killing it. And yeah, so I'll say right here, so, and it'll basically tell us the action. So swap the thumbnail, keep the exact thumbnail. The goal watch real time is 48 hours. After 48 hours, you want your real time and views to go right up. He says, yo, I found your YouTube video 3 days ago. Just know you're a hidden gem. I appreciate you a lot, man. I gotta pin that. I gotta pin that because I got trolls coming through my channel, unsubscribe. They think I give a flying fuck about the unsubscribe. All I want for y'all to do is learn the knowledge. I don't care about y'all coming through unsubscribing. I want to put out as much knowledge. See, I know how this fucking work. See, I don't have to get rigged by these fucking coaches that's like running around the community like fucking rats. You know how to be rats in New York City running around? I don't want y'all to catch on one of them coaches and get fucking scammed by them fuckers. That's why I'm putting out as many streams. Fuck those coaches. I don't want to do with them knowledge scammers. They sell courses. You notice how they don't get a good shit out on their videos. They will wait until you join a course to give it out. That's bullshit. Like, there's a lot of advice out there that actually be giving out all our videos. Alright, so let me read this comment real quick. It says, yo, I found your YouTube video 3 days ago. It says, just know that you're a hidden gem. Just know that you're a hidden gem. I'm studying what you're teaching. Thank you a lot for your knowledge. Thank you for everything you give us on YouTube. No problem, man. No problem. So what I like to love. So I love to hear. I love to see this. I love to see stuff like this. You know what? I gotta post this on my Twitter. I want VidIQ to see this. I want them to see this. I want everybody to see this. If it could get seen by more people, that would be grateful. Because people don't understand that my streams are helping. They think I'm just up here playing fucking games and I'm up here for a money thing. And then they come to me saying, oh, you haven't made no money. And they think this is a get-rich game. Bitch, you got to learn how the algorithm works. Once you learn all these ways to go viral, you're going to be a genius at it. It's just you knowing the ways and you know what works. And I'm teaching y'all what works. So for this right here, I'm going to basically have to post it. So I'm gonna need another screenshot. But everything he said was true facts. They think I'm a time waster. They think I'm a bullshitter. They think I'm a fake coach. They think I'm a fucking guru. I got caught all that shit. All right, so I want to say thank you a lot for that comment. That comment means a lot. That comment means a lot. That comment means a lot. Nah, that comment means a lot because it says, yo, I found you. Yeah, I thank y'all a lot. Thank y'all a lot. But yeah, what I can say is, dude, so
Get the exposure. Okay?
the stuff these coaches teach, you notice how if you go to the description, they have something where they try to get you to join their course. And if you don't join their course, you're not getting that much advice. Same with Tim. Same with all these other coaches in this space. They don't teach you that advice unless you join their course. Me, I never do that. I don't want to fuck a course. A course seller, they can get on with their life. I don't care if all my videos don't get seen, whatever. I'm about to flood my whole long form channel with a lot of growth methods. Y'all haven't seen shit yet. I am done with shorts. What I can say is YouTube, it brought me a lot of views through shorts. Short form is good. You can do short form on another channel, but there's niches where you could do general commentary. You could be just 170s basketball niche. Short form is great for fast views, fast sales. But what I can say is my knowledge. I'm so good at growing channels. I want to give y'all this more videos like this. Like I want to show y'all where y'all can download videos, script it, post it, make a vow, start the channel. There's many more methods I want to get on this channel, like many more ways. And I don't care. I don't really do YouTube for the subscribe. Like I said, God is great that I have these many fans, these many fan bases that all even seeing my content like this. God is great. But one thing I say, bro, I'm restructuring this channel because my knowledge is so good at growing on YouTube, and I'm learning more as I'm going on with my time. Like I might not know as much knowledge as these coaches know. Like I said, coaches, we are human beings. Are no different. It's just we have different tactics. We have different ways of doing it, different methods. All our methods are basically the same. Like there's no different. We're all human beings.
So here was my thumbnail, and
We can basically analyze and see why the way the video fell. So, and I'm gonna basically have AI basically make us a checklist, but y'all asked me too, so basically, can you explain how the SOPs work? So if you want an SOP, instead of, so if I wanted to, this is basically how the SOP works. So if I wanted to put all this in a list, what I could basically do is go to a new Gemini chat. So I could go to a new Gemini chat. So, a Cardi chat. So I can go to Cardi. Let's sign up Cardi, by the way. Let's go to Cardi. So I'm going to show you how to get this shit to work. He said, you're a hidden gem. Yeah, thank y'all a lot for that shit, man. That message mean a lot. For like people don't understand, man. I'm going to actually post it on my IG story. Nah, y'all know what, bro? Y'all know what Tim Harder said, bro? Shit like this motivate me. He says, yo, I found your YouTube channel 3 days ago. You're a hidden gem. No, nobody on YouTube is doing what you're doing, even with streaming. He said, keep it up, man. Thank y'all a lot. I love to see comments like this. I love to see comments like this on my streams, bro. I appreciate y'all a lot. But yeah, like I said, y'all gonna learn a lot of ways to grow, but he came to my stream just now and said this. I found your YouTube channel 3 days. And I want to ask the viewer, bro, when you watch Speed, what is Speed videos prioritizing to you? What value are you gaining watching that shit? I get it used to be fun enough. When I was young and shit, when I was first coming up in the community, like when I didn't really have a YouTube channel back then for real, I was watching Speed. I could say Speed 2021, he had his year. His year was great. But what I could do is ask viewers, bro, we're prioritizing you to watch them shit. I know it might make you laugh, engage in entertainment shit, but what value are you learning from this shit? What value are you learning from my streams? You're going to learn value ways to grow. I even give y'all checklists. I even give y'all prompts. I even give y'all SOPs. SOPs is basically like an operation way to knowing how the channel works itself, to basically read through the guide so it can help you stay on the right path to grow. So you don't feel confused with the algorithm. Like SOPs helps you, it guides you to it, and that's what I love about the way I really use Cardi now these days for SOPs. So SOPs is a quicker way. It's a better way of doing it. So if you want to go through here, right here, we basically create this. Yeah, and then for the SMM panel stuff, we can see SMM panel's viewers. Bot watches 30 seconds and leaves. He says this video doesn't satisfy people. He says algorithm slows down negative signals. Bot arrives at the right time right here. CTR is higher, shows more people. Impressions grows. Real people get shown videos. It says real person clicks from suggested videos. Someone already engages found this interesting. Hands off begins codes start shrinking. So it says the section turning SMM viewers into real viewers. So yes, that's possible. It says real persons watches 30 to 80 seconds if the hook of itself is good, if it's satisfying to the viewers. What I mean by satisfying to the viewers, I mean the first starting of the video. First starting of the viewer. If this first starting of this viewer is satisfying to the viewers, then of course YouTube will start pushing it to more of the broader audience of the channel. So what I mean by satisfy is right here. So if you keep the viewers on for 30 seconds of the first starting of the video right here, for most likely 70% or 80%, YouTube's gonna push this. So yeah, so it says right here, so it says the handoff. So it says the most traffic right here shifts this. So like I said, y'all will have access to this file, and like I said, I'm gonna download this and I'm gonna put this on a Google Drive link where y'all can access this. So it says the docs right here. All you gotta do is open it up on. You can open it up. You can use Google Docs on your phone, whatever. You just open up the file. There's literally ways where you can go through files. So if you open up the file, you could go on iPhone files, and I'm gonna show you how to open it up. So when you go to download it, it'll go in your file section. I'm gonna actually show y'all. So when y'all go to download this file real quick, I'm gonna show y'all how to download it. All right, so let's close out all that other shit. Yeah, we don't need it. Alright, somebody AirDrop my phone so I can see. Yeah, I got it. My phone's way better than I had before. Way 10 times better. So I can get things done quicker right on this phone. Alright, so I'm gonna go to AirDrop. Yeah, like I don't even ask my mom or dad for shit. I just like grinding and staying consistent with it. Like I've never been a type that beg you for stuff, ask you for stuff. I don't ask them for none. I just get up and grind. Like the courses. I look at them like they're fucking goofies. They ask y'all, can y'all buy them courses, bro? No. I show my viewers ways to grow to start gaining money they're turning their views into real views, even with panels. I show them how to get that initial push. After so long with the channel, once the channel gains that momentum, they no longer gotta use that panel. The channel will grow on its own. But for this part right here, so you probably ask me, so alright, so when I go to download this SOP file, you open it up right here, and what happens is you see the blueprint. So go to analytics, go to reach. YouTube search term. So if your keywords is popping up and that code, so you basically once you post a video, so see here's what happened. Once you post a video, you might have one view. After 6 to 12 hours, if that hook was intriguing enough for YouTube to push that in the next phase, when it starts to gain impressions, once it gains at least 150 impressions, then you could send 100 views. So once it gains 150 impressions, you can order 100 views. But there's a way where you can set a quality for a drip feed settings if you got a panel. If your panel has a drip feed, you can set the quality for 10 views per like 60 minutes so it don't look sus. Sus, of course, so you don't get the code. That's the main thing you want to avoid. You want to avoid getting that video code stuff that what gives you an analytics. So yeah. So basically it says at the first 48-hour part, check their traffic source. If YouTube search is less than 10% of the traffic, changes your thumbnail immediately. A better thumbnail equals more humans clicking it, or equals real keywords replacing the code. Yeah. So the more people click it, it equals more people clicking it. So the keyword could replace the code. And this is right here. So the take home ranking. So once your video hits 1 out of 10, the spot on dashboard impressions will explode. It says real humans are searching your keywords now flood in. It says the video code ID drops after of the list. It says disappears from the top 10. So what I mean by top 10, so that's why I say, so when you first post a video, and this is important, so I don't want y'all to make this mistake. I don't want y'all making this mistake. So if you go to analytics, when you first post a video, first 24 hours, I posted this video. I had no views. What had happened is it stuck at 76 views for about 14 hours, and then went up. I gave it 19 hours of views went up for it. It went up after 23 hours. So when I started gaining those impressions, that's when I started that panel. So after it gained about, so I would say once it started gaining 100 views right here, so it took 15 hours. Once it took 14 hours to gain about 100 views. Yeah, 100 views. 14 hours. Once it gained 100 views, I had impressions. So once I started gaining those impressions, that's when I started my panel. I started the panel, and what happened was YouTube was testing out to a random audience. It would go to a random audience, and I would only send 100 views, send 100 views, 100 views, and it would start testing to a random group. And then after it would see, after it worked through the next phase, YouTube fucking works in a weird way, child. Like a psychology, a way that might confuse your brain. So it will test your videos out to a random audience, and then it'll work its way up, testing it to the right. It's just how fucking YouTube works. It works in a weird way, but you can see through here, like, it worked its way up by testing it to the right audience. You see airplanes, B12, and you can see that audience when we first posted it, some of it's still there, but you can see mostly the F12, the B12 of the video itself. Yeah, so YouTube knows where to push it at. So, like I said, the hook itself got to be good, and the script itself got to be good. And like I said, YouTube works in the psychology way, but if your first hook, keep them on, YouTube is going to prioritize that, and it's going to keep pushing that video. So you can see the code is what 63%. This is what you don't want. Don't want this. So if we go to traffic source, right, go to this code, go to browse features, you can see they mostly came through homepage. Homepage, you can see it's adjusted was 5%. 85% is most likely was what they came through homepage. How do you know that they came through homepage? It tells me right here. So where you see the keywords, if this code is replacing all these keywords, we can see that this code was most likely is replacing the growth of this video, and we don't want that for the panel. We need most likely our keywords popping up, but we want the code to go to the bottom part. So we don't want it to replace the growth of the whole video itself. That could kill the video. So that's an important part right there too. Like I said, I coded all this. It took me hella hours coding all these SOPs. So you can see drip feed. It only places a bulk of orders after you have 1,000 impressions. Never before. It says cap single right here. So after you have 1,000 impressions, I would just say send 100 views and then see how the album attends like the phases. If it starts, so when you first have 50 impressions, it will start sending to a lower audience and work its way up through the impressions phase. So yeah, and so it says hour by hour. So it says 150 impressions, 0 views. It says posting ghosts do not touch. It says wait. So you gain 150 impressions, 1,000 impressions. Then you can send 100 views max. And it says drip feed 10 hours. So it says send a spark, watch for keywords. So after you send a spark and watch for keywords, then the green will come up. So you say 1,000 to 5K impressions, you can send 250 views, 500 views, and then you wait 25 hours and you see momentum phases. And if it passes the other phase, then after 5,000 impressions and 20,000 impressions, then you can send 1,000 views, 2,000 views, then you can wait. And authority freight phase, AI finds it finds a look-like audience, like from the group, from like the smaller group. Like it goes from smaller group, it goes from smaller group, medium group, and then larger group. And what I mean by smaller group will be about 150 impressions. The medium group could be about 1,000 and 5K linear impressions, and the larger group could be somewhere close to 50,000 to 100K impressions on one video alone. So yeah, and then so if your video gain about 50,000 impressions to 100K impressions, then you can send 5,000 views. Send 5,000 views for that, and let the augment and stop the panel and let the organic come through. So yeah, that's my cheat code doing it. And after that organic come through and you gain them amount of impressions for the whole channel alone. So like I said, I made a whole checklist for y'all. No cheat code shit, no line. This is literally the whole guide. This is the SOP. And this is how you really start gaining good growth for the channel to grow. So it says, wait for 150 impressions. Do not open the panel until YouTube Studio shows to 150 impressions. And it says YouTube AI has already categorized your video and to the real audience. And there's a way where So I'm gonna basically show y'all. So there's a way where you could basically get it to go to that for it to go to that smaller group. So like I said, I'm gonna show you how to do this. I'm already giving it a lot of straws to stream. This is a 6-hour stream, by the way. Yeah, one thing I say, bro, YouTube need to get better at this shit. You're right. There's nobody in the space who's as consistent who's bringing this much knowledge to YouTube. Like, I'm a gold mine, bro. You know, and you know, the coaches, they're wasting time. You prefer watching, and you'll probably agree with it. You prefer watching one of my streams over actual speed streams. You can say my knowledge is getting so good. Like, it's crazy like how far I come, bro. Like, with the YouTube automation space. I don't sell no courses. I don't do none of that, bro. And my skill set is getting better each day. But yeah, I was texting my boy just now. I was talking to him through a voice note. All right, so yeah. So what I said too, and I said for our streams, if YouTube itself can't get better at this shit, I've been searching for panels. I've been searching for it because I know I got SOPs. I gave you the SOPs. So once this video right here hits 1,000 impressions right here, I could send 500 views and then let the algorithm push it. But if it's not hitting that amount of impressions, I won't send out views because that will overkill the video. That will overkill the video. And there have been a lot of these shitty panels where I will be testing them out. They will send external sources. They won't even attempt to send. I need browse, search, suggested. And then I'll let the algorithm push it. If the video is good itself, keep the views on longer. The hook is good. YouTube will prioritize to push that stream more. And that SOP is what changed the game a lot. The SOP itself. And the SOP file it will be given to y'all. It'll be all y'all gotta do is download it and then you open it up on files on your phone. Like you go to the files app and you just open it up on the iPhone with your files app and then you got the whole file. You got the whole file where you can read off to help you go step by step to get you in the right direction to grow. Like I said, nobody on the platform is doing what I'm doing. I don't give a fuck how many growth videos they post. They're not doing what I'm doing. And y'all can agree to it, chat. Like, I brought a lot to this platform. Like, I'm bringing a lot of knowledge with these streams. Keep both. Alright, so I'm about to give y'all a breakdown to this other one. I just already downloaded. So I'm gonna give y'all a breakdown to this other one. So, like I said, and y'all asked me too. So basically, how would I know if I start gaining those 100 impressions and then start gaining those impressions just to know? We're going to go over that right now. I'm glad y'all asked that question. I'm glad y'all actually asked it. So I'm going to go over that part right now. Yeah, keep asking me questions too, chat. All right, so we're going to go over that thumbnail. Thumbnails will most likely do it, but I'm glad y'all asked me. So let's go over that part right now. So you asked me, so how would I get through that phase so I could start gaining those impressions so I don't be like low view like this? So when I was first testing out a niche, I was testing out a niche day by day. I was in day 2, but I still, after I probably end the stream, I'm gonna record these parts of me, record these parts right here. Me, like, I felt that when I did day 1, day 2, YouTube, it would start pushing my videos. Like, this is a whole 1 hour video of me, and I didn't uncut. I gave y'all this whole full footage of me editing it, going through it, something that these other coaches can't fucking give y'all. Like, they don't even, none of them stream. But shit, YouTube YouTube should have pushed this more. This is a video deserve more. But yeah, but what we could do is see. So y'all asked me. So when you first post on a Faceless channel, how do you gain those smaller groups of impressions, so you don't stay in that zero impressions view gel loop? We're gonna go over that right now. So let's copy this. So I gotta go to a new chat. My chat ran out. Alright, so so you can start getting those impressions. You know, we're going to use Gemini. We're going to basically go to here. We're going to basically add this. Alright, so we're going to add this, and I'm going to basically talk to it real quick, and then I'm going to basically tell you the direction, how to get this. Okay, so how do I start gaining those impressions? So how do I start gaining? Go from 0 impressions to 100. Do I make similar thumbnails to what worked on my competitor's video? A similar thumbnail in that format style to start gaining those impressions to know, so I can start after 6 to 12 hours. I could gain like close to 100 impressions, and then after I gain those 100 impressions, I can start the panel to 100 views and then let the algorithm push the video itself. It's gonna go through the group, the loop. So you can let me know, like, basically make me a graph and line it up off of what the screenshots are saying. He said, "What's good, bro? What's good?" He said, "Bro, what I'm noticing by the stream is that you're really focused on this algorithm. You knowing these ways to go. Yeah, I'm really focused. Like people see like the face, the look. I'm really focused. Like I'm not playing no games, right? When it comes to me learning this algorithm, these ways to go, I get focused. Like I don't play games, like cause y'all gotta know these ways to go. I don't want to waste your time. It's like y'all be wasting too much time and not knowing if the niche is gonna blow up or know if it's gonna be a waste of time. Alright, so to know like to go from 0 impressions start getting impressions, the thumbnail strategy is use the same color palette of what your competitors use. So if your competitors is doing this, basically for the trigger the browse feature, to trigger the push. So it says 012 organic. So it says allow the YouTube algorithm AI to categorize the video. Alright, so for the CTR itself, right, the thumbnail, so the organic keyword, so what happens is right here, so how you start gaining those impressions is basically, you check the analytics for the keyword, so the stage 2, so stage 1, will wait 0 to 12 hours, allowed AI to YouTube to categorize the YouTube video without the bots integrities. So what it means by categorize, so I can have explained it better, so I could have it give me a note. So show me screenshots of what you mean by categorize. So show me screenshots of what you mean by categorize, so I can know in order. Phase 1, phase 2. Show me screenshots. So what AI is going to do is basically make a screenshots. So I can know what's going to happen. So it's going to basically show me screenshots. It's going to basically find a lookalike audience. So alright. So what you basically do? So I take what's already viral with that thumbnail format, and I make a way similar format, right? Because that's what's going to draw me into those impressions. If I make it way different that has nothing to do with that niche format, I'm not going to gain those impressions. Alright, so this is how the sauce really that comes in, chat. Alright, so this is how I really gain those impressions. I make a similar format thumbnail style to that competitor, but stay in that format loop. I don't want to reinvent something that has nothing to do with the niche. Now that will confuse the algorithm. I want to stay with the niche itself. I want to stay with the niche itself. I want to make something way similar, but way better. Because you got to think, if I make something way similar, that's what's going to categorize the AI to start finding a lookalike audience and start. I wait 6 to 12 hours before I use that panel to start giving me those impressions. You got to think, that's the secret right there. And I don't copy the exact thumbnail itself. I make a way transformed version, but a lookalike version, but way 25 times, 30 times, way different than our first one. For me to stand out, right? That's basically what you're saying, right? I got this, like I said, child, I got this album off his feet, and I want to do Koshi to 1,900 streams. This shit, it ain't over. It ain't over until one of y'all succeed from one of my streams. Until one of y'all blow up the way I do. And I want to start seeing some of y'all results. And I don't want to just think y'all just sitting up here wasting time and listen to me. I'm not lying at all. All this shit I'm saying is facts. I wouldn't have 18 million views if I didn't know this shit. And I'm going through it now. Now I know it. So yeah. So it says you nailed it. So it says you aren't just copying it. You are cloning the DNA of the niche. So it says if you make a thumbnail style tool already worked. If you make a random thumbnail that the AI spend days, the AI will spend days and it won't even know where to prioritize this thumbnail to the audience you need to go to. So if you make a transformative version lookalike one, what happens is AI is going to map your thumbnail to that lookalike group. That's what it does. And you notice how when we go to when we do replicate one of our competitors' thumbnails, you notice that when you go to incognito mode, and I don't care if AI told you this the way don't work, but you notice when we go to incognito mode, we look at our suggers. We look at our suggers.
Most people think it.
And we see over here dogs start popping up. This is most likely where YouTube is categorizing, testing our video to see where to really push it to. And being that we take the already viral thumbnail format and we restructure to our niche and we make some way better, but we don't reinvent some. It's not invented. Like take a style that's not gonna go with our niche. You notice how our niche over here gets categorized to that random goof stage, but it starts going to that dog audience. Like it starts working its way up to the right group. Like I'm gonna basically have AI explain. So I noticed that too. So I'm gonna take the screenshot like this, give it this. And you notice when you post it too, it starts going to you see Suggers over Suggers videos. And you see some of our videos to what's viral, right? I'm gonna have AI do this. So this is sauce right here. This is really the sauce shot. Alright, so you notice too when I go to post a YouTube video. I noticed too, and this is what the gurus don't want to tell you. I noticed too when I post that YouTube video. I notice that when I go on Suggers in the incognito mode tab, I see on my suggested page, some of the lookalike videos pop up. That means YouTube is categorizing this shit, and it's not going to tell us that it's doing this. It's test pulling that fucking video to a lookalike audience to put it to the right group. And like I say, this shit could take a few hours, few days, 24 to 40 hours, whatever, 1 to 6 days, but it's categorizing that shit and it's looking for that lookalike audience to put our video in a stage to where it goes to that right group. And after it goes to that right group, after we start gaining the impressions, obviously after we gain 100 impressions, then we can run our panel for 100 views, only send 100 views, then we can let the algorithm push the video on his way up. If the hook was good and the hook is strategic, give me the list of screenshots where it's going to go from phase 1, phase 2, phase 3. Give me the list. This is exactly what I want to say, y'all, chat. It's exactly what I want to share to y'all. So, what it's going to basically do is give us this. And, yeah. And it's going to say, yup, you're exactly right. I fucking told y'all. You just cracked the code to incognito mode code method that these gurus, they didn't want to tell y'all. So, basically, most people in incognito mode is hide from us. Most of the gurus. They're mostly what they have. They look like Bucket. So, look like Bucket is YouTube has assign your IP to the exact niche, but the video, it basically tests it to a random group. So if you go to, so it says the screenshot of you use right here, so it says the reach. And if you go to visual impressions right here, so it says the flat line, it says, but 10 impressions to 50 impressions. What happened is the population. Population is basically, if you see browse features or suggested right here starting to pop up on this list, that means even at 1% the AI has mastered your thumbnail to the visual data of that niche of the channel has something to do exactly with your niche. And this is open incognito mode. Search your main keyword. So open incognito mode. Search your main keyword. If your competitor's video is #1, and so if you don't know what this means, search around the keyword. I can explain it better. So, what do you mean by this? Take me through instructions. Alright, so what it's going to do is take us through instructions, chat. So if you don't know what it means, so it says, so what you're going to basically do is says, the goal, you want a video to go on high traffic shelf, right? It says the slot. If you upload a slot video right here, if you upload a slot video, you need AI slot machine to not slot machine shelf, not the video game shelf. So this is right here, so the green. So you see right here, so your competitor video is playing on the sidebar, right? You see 5 other videos from the other competitors' niche, right? What it means is that AI YouTube successfully has categorized that the search term right here, and it throws your videos to that group. So I'm gonna show y'all what it does. So if we go to here, analytics reach. And the gurus, they don't even give you hour-long videos. And now they probably just come to me, oh, bro, why your video so hour-long? This and that. I'm like, shut the fuck up, bitch, listen, bro. They gotta know how to work. If they're not gonna sit for no hour-long video, bro, they're not gonna know how to get these viral videos, bro. And they're not gonna know why the videos are flopping the way they do. So like this, if we go to here, something like this, 6%, it could be a bit better. So if we go to here, so it's just, you see the search keyword sidebar. Yeah, search keyword sidebar. So it says random training videos or fully different niches. I see that. It says so the wrong slot. So it says what it means is the AI confused. It doesn't know where to slot it, where to push your content to. So if you start the panel now, you are sending views. You are sending the views that has nothing to do with the home. So you're gonna get the code gel. So basically, you wanna wait, chat. And how do you know that you wanna wait? How do you know if you wanna wait? Because it basically just told us. So it says you see the search term keyword, and I could have explained way better. If you need to explain it better for the search term, show me a screenshot or show me some screenshot. I could have AI show me a screenshot. Show me a screenshot or explain better the search term keyword. And just want to explain it better. So you see, it says what you see in analytics. So we go to analytics. You see analytics reach, traffic source. You see YouTube search. You will see a list that look like this. The code. You don't want that. You don't want that. You don't want that. It says why this code gel. It says as your SMM panel blueprint, you didn't follow the right directions. So it says how to win with this. How to win with this buffalo. So this code don't pop up. It says what you see in the analytics search term. You will wait 6 to 12 hours. Your transformer lookalike audience. So your thumbnail is basically gonna test your video to a lookalike audience with other competitors in your niche with the lookalike thumbnails. That's basically what it's gonna do. So let me talk to this AI. So AI, what it's basically gonna do is we go to post it. We don't post it and then fucking use a panel. I know a lot of people do this, and back then, yeah. Now that these new YouTube algorithm had these updates with AI and shit, YouTube is smart. So what we gotta do is wait for these keywords and wait for to get impressions. Once we start getting those impressions, 100 impressions, then we can send 100 views. Then if the algorithm likes this video and this hook was good, then it will go from 100 views or pushing it to more viewers, and then we'll keep pushing it. But what it basically does is when we go to post it, it looks for that lookalike thumbnail audience. And like I said, that incognito mode, there was no secret to that. I'm doing everything right. If I'm seeing other competitors pop up on my incognito mode tab, lookalike thumbnails, that means that video itself is getting pushed to the right audience. It's not getting pushed to no confusing audience. It is getting pushed to the right audience. That means if the video itself, if the thumbnail itself ain't strong enough to where YouTube could start prioritizing this, push this way more to another group, and it takes a few hours. If it's not prioritizing where they can push it to another group, that means after 24 to 48 hours, the thumbnail is stuck under between 6% CTR, 4% CTR, 1%. That means change the thumbnail after 24 to 40 hours. If there's still nothing going on, come back another 24 hours. I shouldn't have checked some at my analytics tab to know if the thumbnail ain't getting clicks or know if the I know if the title's not getting clicks, the title failed instead of the thumbnail failing. So there's a way where I can look for that, right? And there's a way where we can see that. So we basically go to here, search that. So it basically says you're 100% correct. You 100% lock the logic. So it says you are just uploading. You are fishing categories. When I'm fishing the categories to see the psychology behind this. So it says if the video right here has 0 impressions, 0 clicks, your hook has failed. And it says your hook has failed. And it says exactly the look of the analytics. So if you go to thumbnails right, it basically tells instructions. So if we control minus zoom out. And what we could do to read this better, we could go to here, go to basically exporting docs, Google Docs, whatever, and we could read it from the docs tab. So we go to open docs. And it says how to tell if your thumbnail fell versus right here. It says how the thumbnail fell. So it says the sign is high impressions. CTR is below 3%. 3%. The diagnosis of AI pushing it is very low. So, but people are scrolling past it, not clicking on the video itself. So I'll say so. And I'm gonna tell you also how many impressions, how many clicks for each impression got. So this is what I'm gonna basically do. So I'm gonna tell Chico. So I'm gonna get another Chico. Alright, so tell me another Chico. If my video has, let's say, about 5,000 impressions, how many views should I have on this video? How many people click this? If this video has about 5,000 impressions, how many people click this? Should click this? And how many views should I have to know if this video is good? And what CTR should I look for? Like, I need you to tell me each impression bar. So every impression bar, I need you to tell me CTR impressions, click-through rate, and impressions itself. How many bars should I look for to know how many viewers click this video? A cheat code. I need the cheat code to be red or green. Red, green, and yellow to let me know the good parts of it. So what it's going to do is create me a cheat code. And I'm going to create this cheat code for y'all. And we're going to go through it and I'm going to read it out to y'all. And we've been live for about 1 hour. Like I said, this is going for like 6 hours right now. I'm not into the stream. I want to categorize y'all so y'all know these ways to blow up. So y'all don't have to be sitting here keep looking at Google videos. My streams, I'm going full depth with it. Like I said, I don't care if people don't fucking like me or unsub or put me back at 1K subscribers, bro. I'm doing this shit every day, bro. This is an everyday thing to me, bro. This ain't no fucking, I don't care about no one view or whatever. I'm showing my people's my videos. They need to see that I'm fucking putting a lot of work into me showing these people how to build these channels, and I'm going full depth with it. I'm not fucking playing no fucking games. I'm not fucking here to play no games. I ain't no fucking kid. I'm 21 years fucking old. So we can see the target views right here. We can see the target views impressions. So if there's 10 and 15 target views right here, that means if there's 100 impressions, 10 and 15 people clicked it. 10 and 15 people clicked it. And if it's a green zone, if it's a red zone right here, so if it has about 1,000 impressions and the target views is 70 to 100, meaning it gives the argument CTR zone is 7% to 10%. So if the thumbnail itself is good, but if the thumbnail itself is bad, then the CTR is gonna be a bit low. But to know the roadmap, to know if it's a good video, the great viral loop right here is 6% to 10%. At 5,000 impressions, if you have 300 plus views and your CTR is holding above 6% at the AI aggression mode. So what the fuck does I can have this explain it better. So if you don't know what this aggression mode this shit means, we can just have AI explain this better. So when I don't know what shit means, I'll just have explain this better if I don't know what this means. So if you don't know what this means, AI can always explain it better. So it says what aggression mode means. The YouTube algorithm isn't a single switch. When you hit 5,000 impressions with a 6% CTR, this tells the AI stops asking if your video is good, if your video is bad. So why this must stop? So what this means is why this must stop. And it says drip feed. And it says, so it tells me, so if your video has an 8% CTR, then you stop the panel. And I know most of y'all skip this phase. So I'm going to go to full depth how to fix this. So yeah, so the aggressions mode, the YouTube algorithm isn't single soul switch. And I know a lot of people make fun of me because I do these ghost streams. Guess what? You have Trap Lord fucking Ross, Trap Lord Ross, and I didn't fucking stutter. Trap Lord Ross, that sits at his fucking desk just like me, he reads fucking Reddit posts. Only thing that's making this video different is his fucking editors. He's paying editors $200, $300 to edit these fucking videos. All he's just doing is fucking reading Reddit posts. He used to do documentary videos back then. That used to be good. The only thing that he's doing now is fucking reading Reddit posts. We're gonna click it. All he's doing is reading Reddit posts. So I don't see the difference in between me showing y'all how the YouTube algorithm work and no problem with it. All he fucking does is read Reddit posts. He's doing the same exact thing for real. Trap Lord Ross. Like, what the fuck? I didn't fucking stutter. I said his name right. Trap Lord Ross, whatever. And I'm not talking bad on bro's name. It's just, don't come for me, because I'm telling y'all ways I'm helping y'all out. I got videos that's going to stay up that's for y'all to go from.
Folks, I've been breaking down some of the most...
Yeah, you see, all he does right here is read Reddit posts. We go to here, always just doing reacting to the videos, just like me, we're getting Reddit posts. You see, this chat, that's all he fucking does. Reddit posts. You see, Reddit posts. You see, chat, exactly what I said, Reddit posts. You see, this is exactly what he's doing. So, there's no difference between me, so y'all ways. It's really what he's doing. He don't do documentary type videos no more. All he's just doing is reading Reddit posts. No personality about him is really good. All he's just doing is reading Reddit posts and he's giving y'all documentary type videos. That's it. But me, I'm actually showing y'all how that algorithm works so I can make hella killer videos and no ways to grow and no ways to stand out and no ways to get views. And so y'all don't have to waste time. And then I'm gonna tell y'all ways to know if, like I said, let's go over speed shit. So like I said, you fucking watch a speed video, what value are you learning from speed videos? What value is this bringing you? Only thing that's good about him is entertainment. What's keeping him active, alive, keeping his views up is the entertainment, the funny shit. The funny shit. It's not really good about him for real. No more. Like, it's all boring. It's all bullshit. The only thing that's good is he's keeping the views alive. You see his views dropping, but whatever. But hey, keeps subscribers don't really matter with YouTube. Subscribers don't matter to me, but he's less consistent. But you see, there's not really cool. You're not learning no ways to grow. You're not knowing what works. It's all fucking funny shit. He makes content to make you laugh, entertain and shit. Me, I got shit that's where you're gonna get actual value from, actual shit where you could benefit from, where you could grow from, where you could make money from the years through the channels. Where you could grow more channels, where you could find ways to overbid, where you could know about how the album works. That's what I'm here for. Speed shit, all he just does is make you laugh, fucking entertainment shit, funny shit. You're not learning no value from him for real. Like, there's no value being brought to these videos. It's all entertainment-based content. So like I sat down and I told person, you watch my speed over one ISO speed stream. The reason why you'll probably watch speed stream is for entertainment. What are you getting from the stream? What value are you fucking bringing from the stream? What value are you taking from the stream, bro? What value is he bringing you, bro? Be honest with me, bro. None. All he's just good for is entertainment. Fuck out of here. There's nothing different for me. That's why I want to tell all them fucking bullshit ass fans, shut the fuck up, bitch. The only thing that niggas go for is fucking value. Me, no, the only thing that niggas go for is entertainment. Me, I'm bringing shit to YouTube where it's value, where people can learn from how AI works, how to know if their video is getting seen, how to know if their video is getting, how to know if their action, if their video is starting to grow, how to know if their real time is dying out, how to know if their thumbnail, title bad. They're learning a lot from my streams. So yeah. Alright, so for this part right here, it says diagnosis. Check your YouTube analytics, reach tab, click through CTR. If the signal is right here, so it says 8% to 15% is killing it average, and then yeah, so let's go to here, let's open up another tab right here so we can see the loop. So the loop zone, and then if you ain't understand what this loop zone was, we could always open this up and then we could just copy and paste this over to the tab right here. So we can say aggressive mode. It says what is aggressive mode? So aggressive mode, when YouTube tests your video to 5,000 impressions, but with a 6% CTR, AI stops. The logic. I showed this video to 5,000 competitors and then a name, and it says this is a winner, and then this is real timer right here. So how do you know if this video won? So you can always ask it. So how do you know if this video won? It says so if this is 3% CTR, if this is a 3% CTR, you are losing using slot. It says AI is about giving your video impression to the competitor, and it says change the thumbnail now. So it says 4 to 6%. So you are holding the slot. You are holding the slot. You are not safe, but not valid yet. So it says drip feed. Drip feed, you could bring in the panel, whatever. It says drip feed, so it says stop the panel. So when you get an 8% CTR, you are beating a SAP bar. So how do you know that? How do you know if you got an 8% CTR? Because on one of my flight channels, I had about an 8% CTR, but it went back to a 7. And when it does that, I don't have to change that thumbnail. I don't have to. The thumbnail itself is good. It was good. So you see, it's stuck at a 7.3. So when I first posted it, it was climbing its way up. So first it had 8%, it moved from 8% now back to 12%, and then it found its way up to 7. But I don't gotta touch the thumbnail. I can leave the thumbnail how it is. So it says you are beating the sidebar. It said let it fly, and you can stop the panel. So yeah. So I could basically have it give it a checklist too. So how do you know if the hook itself fell, or how do you know if the video fell? And you can always see like right here. So if I was to start a panel, that panel slot that I use, I won't lie, I use S1 panel. So let me show y'all. Let's log into it real quick. You know, YouTube employees won't fucking ban me. They ban my other channels because I did identity fraud, which I know where I fucked up at. I don't do that shit no more. I can admit to my shit. I'm not lying at all. I can admit to it. But now I change my content around where I'm showing people to grow. I basically read off of quality chats, AI chats. This is all I do to show y'all the ways to grow. I don't do that old shit I did before. It's over. All them old days is done. I basically read off the AI chat. You know, fucking Tramore Ross. All he does is read off Reddit posts. There's no fucking difference. Fuck out of here. If you think I'm in a bed, fuck on my fucking face, bitch. Alright, so let's read through this shit. Alright, so we'll go to YouTube views, and there's a lot of them you can use. Like there's panels we can use more of one. And these groups tell you, oh, don't use. They don't know what the fuck they're talking about. Do they do hour-long videos? Do they go through AI itself? Do they read through the algorithm? No. Do they know how to prioritize a video? Do they know when when an SMM panel actually make the video viral? No. On my other video, I had a panel where I sent over. So I had a lot of impressions, and I sent over. So I'm gonna give y'all a cheat sheet. So where I'm SOP. So if y'all stay through the stream right here, I'm gonna have to get y'all another SOP to where you can know how many impressions is sent. So when you got how many views, how many impressions is sent, how do you know if you should change the title or the thumbnail itself? So since y'all stay throughout my stream right here, stay through the stream, and the stream is still going. I'm gonna get an SOP made for y'all. Another SOP. So what I'm gonna do right here is go to quality. Alright, so I'm gonna read through quality. Yeah, so it says verified phone number. You can use a Juicy SMS phone number, whatever, if you want, chat. Juicy SMS work well. Alright, so if you know, alright, so I'm gonna I need a checklist. Yeah, this one got seen by. You can see it was most likely going on the homepage. So if you check right here the recommendations right here, you could check the analytics itself, and you could check this right here. It says how YouTube is recommending your content. How is it recommending your content? It says you can increase the suggestion right here. Homepage. All these views right here, all these impressions came through homepage. Homepage of YouTube showing it right here. So how do you know it's a homepage? Because it literally just told us in analytics. We go to right here, your channel. We basically go to this. All the impressions you see came through homepage. Like you probably see crazy editing.
Want this?
This shit is bullshit. Get an editor. All these hard editing days, I'm gonna say this shit is done. It's over. It's no point. And if it takes, you can do this shit. You can do this shit interactive. YouTube's not gonna monetize it, just because YouTube is coming through where, and it used to be transformative. They don't fuck with the edits no more, bro. You're gonna get reused content, inauthentic. And no niches need crazy edit no more. Like YouTube changed that a lot. So if I wanted to, I could copy and paste this to my Discord. I could say this later, send this to an editor, and at least I get it in case I want to hire an editor. But with the knowledge I got, bro, I don't need no editor right now. I'm doing everything myself. Cause like I said, I told y'all that I had another channel before that got nuked. So I had 300,000 views in long form, and of course I got 1.2 million impressions on that one video. And that channel got nuked when I let somebody use it. So now I learned not to let people use my channels no more. Alright, so for this part right here, what we basically do is go to this, and we'll basically give it my whole chat, and I'm gonna have it make me a SOP file to everything that's happening. So I need a SOP file from steps to tell me when to change the thumbnail, how many views to send with the panel, and how many impressions for each thing, and also how I should replicate a viral video from my competitors. No, replicate a viral thumbnail. From my competitor's video, but don't reinvent the wheel. To get my video impressions, then I need a green, red, yellow sheet, Chico sheet. To how many views to send for each impressions thing, and tell me how I can tell if the CTR causes the video to, if the thumbnail. My bad if I can't type. I'm just typing it so quick for you. I wanna help you out a lot. Thumbnail cause it the video to get a bad CTR. When should I change it? In 24 to 48 hours. If there's nothing, then what should I do? Should I change the text on the thumbnail again, or the title? Then wait 24 to 48 hours again, and if there's nothing, we know that hook is what caused that video to fail. So what I basically did was, when you go to post a video, if it gets the best CTR, we wait 24 to 48 hours. We change that thumbnail. We come back. If there's still nothing in 24 to 48 hours, then we change that title. So let me add that. So if there's still nothing in 24 to 48 hours, we come back again and change that title. If there's still nothing, then still nothing in 24 to 48 hours, we know that hook is what fucked up the video. Alright, so what I'm gonna do is, hopefully it makes me SOP. Alright, so what I'm gonna do have it, it's gonna say working on it, but yeah. And like I said too, chat, this shit sometimes Cardi fucking runs out. Cardi gotta do better. I hope they get limits to where we can use the free version unlimited, but yeah, but it runs out a lot. That's what fucks me over, me trying to get y'all these ways to grow, but it's gonna make us an SOP. It says, yo, Cardi's better than ChatGPT. Honestly, yes, bro. Yes, bro. Cause guess what? Cardi is so good now where it can write you an 8-minute script to an 8-minute video. 18-minute video, it can write you the whole entire script. So, like, and it could watch the script of that competitor's video to see where the meaning, like the hook style, to know why it got the views it got. So it could basically take the formula, but make you something in that entire style, but make you something that will stand out to make your video do well, just like his did well. But yeah, Cardi is so good at it. Like Cardi, I love Cardi, bro. It moves quicker, and it like Gemini, you can't give SOPs, ChatGPT. It can't write you SOPs like a document file where you can see it to go through it to know, to help you grow. Like with Cardi, you can do that. That's what I love about Cardi. Cardi, I feel like Cardi's way better. But Cardi, they want too much. Pricing's too big. They want too much. And I get it. I get people say everything in this world ain't free, but yeah, if Cardi could make a deal with me, some be using Cardi a lot, bro. They need to lower their shit, bro. Like, these prices way too high right here. $17 monthly, that ain't bad at all, but they want $100, and you don't get. What if the chats limits run out? I can see if it was $100 and you get unlimited chats, and that ain't nothing right there. I can see if the usage was unlimited, but 20 times more of the usage. Like if you bought monthly and yearly, so how much is the yearly part? Yeah, they don't even change the usage. If you bought it and you need unlimited one with unlimited usage, they can add that option. That option would be cool, bro. That would be cool because the usage run out and then it's like you fucked. And all the data you learn in the grow these channels, you're basically learning through AI and learning the ways to grow. And AI's here to stay. All right, so what it's going to basically do is go through the SOP and it's going to code us it. So to help us get these viral videos started, it's going to basically put us in the right direction. And I want to say too, YouTube automation ain't a get rich scheme. So all them other gurus you seen that show them results, they either had channels they succeeded in doing for years or either had a team. And most of them aren't the ones editing their videos. Alright, so what it's going to do is basically write this to SOP. And you see this SOP is going to basically tell... I feel like Cardi's way better. Like, chat, Cardi could basically tell us all this right here. Require... You can see Teresa's YouTube growth SOP is still coding it. But this is basically what it's going to look like. And it's going to look much more neater like this. And I'm going to read it off like this to y'all. It's going to basically tell us the CTR like the route the DNA. So it's just matches the competitors, same color palette, same layout. Layout is basically meaning if he has basically the same color format of his thumbnail. So what it means by palette. So if we come here, so if you see like so if you see my thumbnails right here, my thumbnails right. What happens is we go to another niche like airplane niche. You see 2K subscribers. We look for smaller channels. We don't want to look for ones with over 1,000 because they've been on YouTube for years. We want to look for smaller ones that just blew up. What I mean by color palette is it means red, black, and the white background. That's what it means by it. So that's what it means by color palette. So yeah, that's what and you wanna replicate it in that same color palette, like, cause it's more likely to work for me if it worked for him. If it worked for him already, and he just started like 3 months ago, and he already has viral videos. That color palette is more likely to work for me. But of course, make mine transformative versions, but something that matches his style, but way better. Way better text on it. Yeah, so it says, find 1 to 3 competitors in incognito mode. Search your main keyword. Look at your top performing DNA videos. And if you don't know what's your search your main keyword, we could basically go to Gemini. And we could go to here. And if we don't know what search your main keyword, we could have it take a step by step how to search your main keyword. So for this part right here, search your main keyword. We go to details. We could either give it our reach. And we can ask it, so what do you mean by search our main keyword? Alright, so what it's going to do is tell us how to search our main keyword. Alright, so it's going to say SOP. So basically search our main keyword. How to identify your main keyword. Ref, RAF. And then you can ask it, so if I give you a title, you can tell me my main keyword. And it's going to say yes. So if you want to make a prompt, you could make a prompt to where you could just give you a main keyword and it's going to say high volume right here. So it says F5, but yeah, that's what it means by main keyword. So it means by main keyword like that. So search your main keyword and look at your top 3 performing. So it means look at the top 3 top 3 performing videos dominate on the sidebar. So it says so step by step build your thumbnail. So find your top 3 competitors. Go to incognito mode. Search your main keyword. Look at the top 3 videos, the thumbnails that dominates. Oh, fuck it. Update it. Yeah, fucking update it. So it says open your search bar and main keywords. Look at your top 3 to 5 sidebars videos. So yo, if we could download this right here, open this up in a new tab. Let's go there. Open this up in a new tab. Download this. Let's open it up in docs right here. Yeah, so we can read it better. Alright, so we can read it. Yeah, way better. Way better. That way I ain't got what my chat can see way better. So yeah. So section 1 chat, what it basically says is 70% familiarity. Copy the competitor's visual DNA, but the same layout, same color palette, same text, same format, but you make your text way better, but you stay in a format in the same thumbnail lane. So it says open, because you don't want to reinvent a style has nothing to do with make the competitor's channel successful. You want to stick to that same lane because they're more likely to stay successful too. Yeah. So yeah. Alright, so what you want to do too is Alright, so what you want to do too is go to Control Plus, open incognito mode tab, search a main niche keyword. Look at your top three performing videos. So if you're whatever your keyword is, study the hashtag one competitor's thumbnail, take notes, their layout, their main subject, their main text, their main color palette. What the dominant colors? Study the colors, build your own version, but use the logic visual format framework and make yours 10 times way more better. That's basically what it's saying. And it says text 20% and easier. You don't gotta be perfect, but you want to stick to this format because this is what's going to basically help your channel get monetized. You know, if we go to this competitor's framework right here, if we go to this channel, you see how he's sticking to all white. This is what more likely made him get monetized.
Man makes at least
Got monetized through this framework. You see he didn't pivot it. He's stuck in he sees all white and it's red and it's black. You want to study that framework, and yeah, the framework is what you want to study for that palette, the color palette. All right, so next thing you want to do is basically, all right, so you want to basically build your own version, but you don't want to confuse it to where AI is not going to know to where to prioritize your video to. So I'm gonna show y'all for example. So say if we want to replicate one of these videos right here. So say if this is top performing video, so the keyword. So I'm gonna basically show you how I'm gonna go through his title. So I'm gonna say my competitor's video. So let's go there. He said, you give a lot of sauce out for free, but you don't sell courses. Yeah, I don't do that course shit, bro. That course shit is a scam to me. I don't fuck with that shit. So we come to this. Let me tell give me the top keyword, so fuck. Go here. What it's gonna basically does is copy it. I was scammed for courses a few years ago, that's why I don't fuck with it. So yeah, so I'm gonna basically copy these keywords. I'm gonna basically come to the top. I'm gonna say, give me these keywords. Give me Alright, so it's going to give us keywords, and I'm going to show you how basically we want to search. We're going to basically use incognito mode tab to search it. So this is, so we took this keyword from the competitor's title. So it says, so with the search, so we're going to search these three terms. So we're going to basically come to Iran Air Force right here, 2026. We're going to basically take this term right here. We're going to copy this term, and we're going to search this. Alright, so we'll basically come to search. And we're going to come to videos right here. We're going to come to videos. We're going to basically search this term. Yeah, like I said, all these gurus want to do is fucking prioritize and promote their course. They're not here to help y'all for real, bro. They're not here to say their hours helping y'all, coaching y'all. Fuck those coaches. Fuck those niggas. And I said it. And I don't mean to be all offensive with them, but yeah, they're a waste of time. They waste our time for ours. Fucking course sellers. Fuck out of here. That shit. Yeah, so we search this. So we go through here, we search this. It says build your own version. Search text 20 times bigger, 20 times easier, 20 times more readable. Yeah. And it says 20%, yeah. So it says high contrast. And it says, is this clearly better? Is this weakness the thumbnail? And it says, what is viewer loop scroll? And then what it's going to basically do is a bridge. So it says the top five videos will be about these. So we want to look at the views too. We want to look at the views. So these will be the top 5 videos. So we want to study their thumbnails. So of course they got to have thumbnails. They can't be ones that like recently, like I look for ones that recently just uploaded. So recently uploaded. So the top 5 videos for the recently uploaded ones out. That's what I look at. I look at where they put their thumbnails at, and that's how I study it. So you can always give it back to AI. So you can always give it back to AI for AI to give you a better version. Alright, so you could go give this to AI. So we'll come in incognito mode tab. You could basically give this to AI, but of course, not put politician on it. You don't want to include that. That's bad. So I'll say so. You look at this right here. So say so. What's the top performing one I can replicate from the most? And it's gonna basically tell you. And you basically see 1 million views. But of course, this channel's at risk of getting banned. Please don't go into no niche like this. He don't know that he's not gonna stay around for as long, because if YouTube comes through and they see this, they are gonna ban the fuck out of him just because he is using Trump. And YouTube do not like political content like this. YouTube do not fuck with it. YouTube don't fuck with it, so it's a risky niche. So it's this flat style right here. So it basically tells the style, and it basically tells leak right here. So it tells which one work. So it says the target's DNA, which one work. And I'll say so. If you want to stick to the white format right here, the white airplane format right here, you don't want to change it. There's ways I could do that. So we'll basically come in one of my thumbnails. And if you want to stick to this white text format right here, and you don't want to change it, you don't want to pivot it, you can always tell AI, so AI could line you up a prompt where it can help. So what I'm basically do is come in AI, paste this, so you can basically tell. So I want to stick to this white background stuff. This is what got me a 7% CTR, but it's more likely to help me go viral. Again, what text should I put on my transformative version? And you could basically ask it. So, what text you should put on your transformative version? They'll let you know. So you want to study your 1 and 3 top performing competitors' videos and see like the way how they do their thumbnails, and try to make yours way similar but way better. But for phase 1, 0-6 hours, upload, do not touch the panel. So what it says for phase 1 goes, it says see your competitors lookalike thumbnails and on the sidebars equals your right slot. It says no, so 0-6 hours. It says phase 2, so 6 to 24 hours. Watch your analytics reach impressions. Wait for 100 organic impressions. Yeah, or 100 organic impressions. YouTube search tab shows at least one real keyword. Not just your video panel code. And it says yes, send 100 views. So it says watch your analytics for each impressions. Wait till 100 impressions organic. It says YouTube search show at least one keyword, not just your video code. So what it means by YouTube search right here, one keyword, we basically come to our analytics, we come to reach, and once your keywords start popping up over here, like you'll see keywords that's mainly likely where it's showing it to, and you can know if it worked or not. But you don't want the main term right here, the video code, to show up. You don't want that to happen. Alright, it says 6 to 24 hours. And it says 12 to 72 hours drip feed. Drip feed means we can send 10% of those views, like 10 views, 20 views, like per hour, and not. So it just don't look fucking sus. And it says traffic sources search 60% suggested external direct unknown 10%. You don't want that. That means they came from that panel, and YouTube's gonna check that shit, and that means they came from that Discord link or either that Instagram link, which meaning it's not helping the video at all. You want something that's helping the video, but you don't want to rely on the panel to help your whole video blow up itself, because guess what? That video is good, and you only send 100 views, and then you have 100 impressions. If that video is good, YouTube's going to keep pushing that and keep pushing it, keeps pushing it. If that hook was good, like YouTube will reward a good video. If the video is shit, it won't reward a shit video. If the video is good, it's going to reward a shit video. If the video is good, it's going to reward that good video. If it's a shit video where it just looks inauthentic, it's not even going to reward it. No effort's being put into it for it to reward it. You didn't keep the viewers on longer. It's either that script itself, that hook, or the viewers didn't want to see where they can stay. They stay longer. The longer the video is, like I said, the longer you can keep the viewer watching, the longer YouTube are more likely to prioritize that shit to keep pushing it. So it says open a fresh window, search for your competitor's exact title, keyword, and it says look at your most recommended sidebar or desktop videos. What it could mean by sidebar or whatever. So You can always ask it. So do I cook one of my competitors' videos? So if it's not telling you that, chat, you can always ask it. So if we come back over here, we can always ask it. So do I cook on one of my competitors' videos? Do this. Fuck. It closed it. Oh, it's so fuck, bro. It closed it, chat. Fuck. Hey, chat, just hold up real quick while I restart my PC, bro. Why does shit always happen right when I'm coaching, bro? Wow. I'm gonna just reopen it back up. It's all good. I'm gonna close it. I'm saying, there's nothing really wrong with me coaching. It's just the PC is shit, bro. And people ask me too, do you make money from this? You gotta scale the channel up first to know if it's gonna make money. And then you gotta know if the niche is good. If the niche is bad, no money's gonna come in. That's why I'm showing y'all how the algorithm works so y'all can know if your niche is good and know if it's good or bad. Like YouTube is about studying and learning. I don't look at my Twitter DMs, bro. It's trolls. Twitter is a platform full of fucking trolls. There's no point in me reading those DMs there. If it's not helping me grow in any way, there's no point in me replying to it. Giving it attention. Alright, so what I'm going to do is relaunch this. Alright, so basically what it's going to do is basically make us a video launch SOP. So it makes a video launch SOP. So basically another way to doing it. It's basically the same thing we just opened up on a Word link. So yeah, same exact thing. Do not send. So it says video views. It sends so organic. And you can also read off of this and then give it a screenshot of your analytics. And you can also AI can help you out too. That's another way you can do it. So you can use this SOP and copy everything from it, and then you can copy and paste it on the Gemini, and Gemini can let you know. Like, that's another way y'all can do it. And like I said, all these Gemini files will be below the in the description of the streams where you can check it out. Cause these are hour-long streams of me explaining how the algorithm works, and I'm gonna keep streaming. I'm streaming again tomorrow. Alright, so what I'm about to do is close this, relaunch it. Task manager. Alright, so I restarted my PC. Yeah, I restarted my PC. It's way 10 times way more better. I restarted, so what it's gonna do here is right here. It's going. This is the face. Open up a fresh new incognito mode. Search your competitors. Keyword. Look at their most recommendation of videos. So if you don't understand this, what I could basically do is copy this right here. And I'm gonna open up one of my my chat. So I'm gonna come over there. I'm gonna go to Cardi. He said YouTube algorithm is fucking rigged. My streams are good, bro. My streams don't get a push at all. The YouTube algorithm is fucking rigged. It's rigged to not push a good creator like me that's bringing knowledge to this platform. What these other fucking coaches can't do. Alright, so let's go to Cardi. Alright, so I gotta ask it to better explain this. You could basically ask it, so do I click on my competitor's video? It says open up professional incognito, search your competitors exact competitors keyword, look at their recommended sidebar, desktop, below, whatever mobile. You will see a competitor's thumbnails. AI knows the chef of the weight for 100 plus impressions, and then you send a panel. And then it says send panel, red light, It's gonna basically explain it better here. So yeah, it basically explains it better. It says open up fresh. Alright, so I'm gonna finish reading the next parts. What the fuck happened with this PC? I got a code shot, bro. They're trying the right direction. Close it. Alright, hold up, chat while I put my email in, bro. This shit is tripping, bro. Alright, so I'll put my email in next. It's going next close. Alright, so we go to checklist. Yeah, we're gonna open up that word. Yeah, that shit was tripping. Alright, let's open up that word again. But yeah, we got the SMM blueprint. The blueprint's given to y'all, the SOP, the launch SOP. Alright, so let's go do a control plus man. Alright, so let's open up right here. Alright, so for this part right here, chat, this is gonna basically tell y'all the right path. So this is section 3. How many views to send on each impressions milestone? So it says with 100 impressions, send it 10 and 15 views. And it says views to send, green light is 100. And it says target CTR 10% to 15% green. So when you have about 100 impressions, you want to send 100 views. And it says 500 impressions, you want to send 50 views. And you can send, so if you got 500 impressions, you could send about 100 views again. But once you have 1,000 impressions, then you could try to send 100 views again. But you don't want to send a lot of views because you don't want it to look sus. And I'm gonna fix this checklist, by the way. This checklist, it fucked it up a bit. AI, I gotta call my AI invented. I'm gonna fix that checklist up. But yeah, so it says green, 8% to 15% is high. Average mode for a valve push. For CTR range, 6% to 8%. So 8% is to stop the panel. So once it lands at 8% CTR, you can stop the panel. But if it's anything to do with a yellow right here for 4 to 5%, it means stable zone. That means either change, if it's under 3%, that means change the thumbnail and wait 24 hours. So my way of doing it is I'll basically change the thumbnail, wait 24 to 40 hours. If there's no change right here, so I'll basically come back, change the title. Then if there's no change, then we know that hook is what fucked it up. Cause if you change the thumbnail, you make the thumbnail way 10 times way more better, and you change it again and it was great. It wasn't as where's Carter too much text on the screen, and you look at your mistake. So what happens is, we notice it's the hook. It's the hook, or either it could be the next thumbnail you change. My fucking cheat code to it is first 24 hours. So if it's still stuck at a 3% CTR, I will wait 24 hours again to change the title. So if it failed one time, I'll wait to change the thumbnail, then I'll wait again to change the title 24 to 40 hours. If it still continue to fucking fail and I change the title again, I'll wait again to change the thumbnail. And then if it passes, we know that. If it fails right there or it passes, we know that the thumbnail was the issue. If it failed and it gets if it failed, we know that it was the fucking hook that did this shit. It was the hook that did this shit. This is thumbnail that fell. It says high impressive CTR. It says title fell 6% CTR, but lower impressions under 500. And there's many ways. There's more ways we could go with this shit if you want to go there, chat. But yeah, and this is hook script fell. It says high CTR plus higher impressions. And you could ask me, so what is these numbers right here? How do you know what these numbers right here we should look for? You probably ask me, what are these numbers? What I'm gonna do is get y'all a checklist. I'm gonna get y'all a checklist so I can help you out, bro. And this is all other similar niche videos. If it's putting your videos under other similar videos up next, that means your video got sent to the right audience. Alright, so for this right here, I'm gonna basically have it fixed as a checklist. Alright, so what I'm gonna do is screenshot this. Fucking crash it again, chat. We know that it's the PC in these methods. Like, as much knowledge I brought to YouTube should pay me fucking big through the years. And I hope so, bro. And it's more like gonna happen. I have methods. Methods here to save me. And I got ways like, so I don't oversend the views, and there's many ways I can do it. But I'm gonna say better explain is better. So what it's gonna do is better explain this. Yeah, so alright, so for this next part right here. Alright, so let's close that. Let's go to activate. Let's exit this shit. Close Word. Let's reopen Word. Let's go to SOP. Let's go to sign up, create. Let me basically sign up with cherries412 at outlook.com. Fuck, bro. This is getting on my fucking nerves, chat. This shit, bro. This shit crazy, bro. Alright, so this is what we should look for. Alright, so yeah, this is way better. Way better now. Alright, so look. Yeah, alright, so for the next section right here, we'll read it. So, alright, so this is a Chico right here. So this is, yeah, there it goes. So what Cardi basically did was, here's the stage you should look for. Whoa. What counts as impressions for YouTube? So what counts as impressions for YouTube? So we're not gonna get in that stage yet. We didn't go that far yet, chat. I don't want to leak too much more stuff. So YouTube basically shows your video to this. So the thumbnail fell. Higher impressions right here. CTR is under 3%. It means you need to fix the thumbnail. Resign the thumbnail. Change that text of it. Ask AI, is it too much fucking text going on with it? What's the problem right here? Can you fix me? Make me a better version. So before you do that, I want you to do is I want you to bring it basically bring it a another competitor's thumbnail. But I want you to bring it to a mistake one. And what I want you to do is basically get the problem from AI. Get the problem from AI to correct it. I say, don't overcrowd the thumbnail. Maybe something that's going to boost the CTR up for 24 to 40 hours. Instead of it being stuck at 1%. Alright, so what it's going to do now is CTR is 6%. But under 500 impressions, it says rewrite the title using the exact words. So if you don't know what this means right here, so it can ask you, so how do I fix this impressions? What it's going to basically do is give us another graph. It's going to say right here, so it's going to say, go to your analytics reach, traffic source, YouTube search, people typed in before finding your video. It says rewrite the title around these search terms. So what it says right here, so go to your analytics, go to reach, go to traffic source. This shows the phrases what people searched in when they was finding your video. If that list is empty, YouTube can't match that video to the exact title right there of the thumbnail, for the thumbnail. So what it says right here is take these keywords from on screen, from that report. Rewrite your title, something to do with these keywords, so it can work. And it's gonna tell you to rewrite a title around those keyword search terms. So I'm gonna basically show y'all what it means. So we go to this right here. We go to this. We launch this, and I'm not no fucking guru about it. I'm not a coach. I know what the fuck I mean. And the YouTube channel itself won't be always perfect, but there's mistakes that come with YouTube. And YouTube is a long-term fucking game. Like you're not gonna never be the best YouTuber in the world. You wanna know what works so you could stop making these mistakes. That's why I'm putting you on the right path. And then y'all come out chat saying, oh, Mario's better. But Mario was like my brother. We cheat the same shit. I will never go against my bro. So fuck off, chat. Chill out, chat. So we'll go to here. So what this basically tells us to do is go to reach. My bad to say that shit, though, chat. But y'all need to chill out. Alright, so what we'll basically do is go to search terms. And we see the search terms. What do you probably ask me, so what the fuck is search terms, Reese? Search terms is this, bro. You see it right here. YouTube search terms. You see it? YouTube search terms. Nigga, you see it? We're gonna see more. We cook the phrases of it. You see the keywords. YouTube can match this title to these exact keywords what these viewers are searching in. So if we go to his screen, all we gotta do is we fucking screenshot it. And so and it says rewrite, take keywords, check if the topic has enough demand. Sometimes the problem is the title. So what we could do is it says search the topic on YouTube yourself. If the top videos in the space has low views, so if you need step by step for step 4 to do this, it says so. Explain step 3 better. Explain step 3 better. So what it's gonna do is explain step 3 better. So it says yes, exactly this. So you see a search term results. It's a top search term is bringing you people. It says F right here, so that means with the 31 of the views, that looks like it might be your own video ID. It says so go to your YouTube analytics. It says and search that exact phrase. The exact phrase of that list. The top 5 results. Check the check their view counts. What you're trying to do right here is answer. So, does this topic is this 50K plus views? If yes, it has demand. Is this your title right here? It's just not your competitor yet. It's your fucking title. So that means fix your fucking title. And I know a lot of y'all ain't gonna feel my advice, but y'all gotta see me every day. I'm on this bitch every day, and nobody can stop me. Not even YouTube. Only thing they can stop me for is if I'm showing violations and shit. Same methods I was showing on my other shit. But yeah, we're for the top search term right here, so we for the top search term. So we go to our keywords right here, so where viewers most likely found our video from. So we can even search this. So we can see it right here. So we could basically give it a screenshot of what we see on screen. Yeah, so we'll basically try another term, then try this term. So right here. So if it says very low, competition very low, not related. So we could try this term. So it says, yes, go to search these different terms right here. So yeah, it says, go to search these different terms. Try these terms at one time. So, and then it basically tells what we should look for. We can ask it too what we should look for. But I feel like quality's way better than all these other things. So we want to look for our most top performing videos, like of our competitors having views just like this, chat. And you can see 11 months ago, 64,000 right there. But yeah, most likely, so it says, this is good news. There's real demand right here. Highest views, average views, volume, medium. So it says, that proves that this audience exists. And people are actively searching for this. And you see people are actively searching for this, meaning I made a video right now, I was getting views for it. It says, you can't probably rank for this term right here because directly right now, because what is instead? So you won't find this exact sweet spot because guess what? There's bigger competition. You got bigger fucking channels. So it will say try a better search term than try to go for this shit. So of course you don't want to go for this. And it says so what you're looking for the results. You're looking for the top videos 50K, and it says not 3 mil. So yeah, not 3 mil. You look for smaller channels, not 3 mil. You want to look for smaller channels. We say 3 mil, so we want to stay from, so. And it'll basically tell us our sweet spot, what we should look for. It says, yes, exactly, this is what you should look for. It says, viewers on top right here, so 10K to 100K ideal. And it says channel sizes right here. There's a lot, so yeah. So what you want to most likely look for right here, chat, is it basically tell us, so channel sizes ranking near. Look for channels with under 50K subscribers, dominate the top 3 results. If smaller channels are ranking, you can too. And the competition meter for vidIQ, you don't want to go very high. So are their top videos getting up 10K to 100K views? Good. Are their channels under 50K subs ranking? Doing good. Good. Check mark. Is there at least one video under 6 months in the whole top results performing well? What did I tell you? That's good. And then what we can fucking do is ask it, so what average age do we need to look for? I'm going to full depth with this shit. I'm actually putting my knowledge into it. Like, I'm not here to play no fucking kid game. I'm not no fucking kid. I'm not here to play no games with y'all, bro. The fuck? So it basically tells us what we should look for. We're going to show more, so yeah, hey, Ted is going to tell us what we should look for. So it says, it's getting a cheat sheet, getting it ready, so it's going to prioritize and get it ready, so yeah. Like I said, you can use AI in a helpful way. You just don't want to have AI replace all your growth. You know, you don't have replace all your growth. So it says highest views you should look for. So you want to avoid for 1 million. You want to try to aim for 10K demand, 200K. Like I said, quality is way better than ChatGPT or Gemini can't even load you nothing up like this. So it says you want to, yeah. So this is what we look for. So your target right here, you want to look for 10K to 200,000 demand. This is gaps, and it has gaps in the market for your so you could rank, so your title could rank, so you can start getting views. Yeah, so you can start getting views. And this is what it says right here. So it says your flight right here results, and it says competitor meta. It says medium high. So if it's on medium high right here, and it's over average subscribers over 500K, average views over 100K, you're gonna get fucking buried, and you're gonna get buried. But what you want to look for is low / medium, under 50K 50K smaller channels doing well, and under average views 2K to 30K. And then your target range for highest views is 10K to 200K. You can always come in this channel and ask if it's good. So we can download this file. We can have this file to always ask if it's good. But yeah. And we can always add this file right here. We can add this into our Google Docs link. Our Google Docs link or whatever. But yeah. So that way you're not making videos wasting time, of course. And the overall score don't really matter. So if I ask it too, so alright, so the overall score almost don't matter. But yeah, if it's very low right here, so highest views, this is what actually matters right here is the highest views, average subscribers, competitor meter. So that's what you want to look for, because you don't want to do something that's oversaturated broad. That's where your video ain't gonna show up at. But yeah, and of course, if you're having keywords to your title and it's oversaturated, of course, it will be hard for your video to rank for the search term. But yeah. Hey, Cheddar, like I said, it was a great stream with y'all, but if y'all want more streams like this, bro, be sure to drop a like. I don't even ask for no subs. And yeah, I'm not ending it. Nah, fuck, I ain't ending it. I'm 6 hours. We 6 hours in. I'm just tripping. I'm just playing with y'all, bro. I'm not ending the chat, but I want to put y'all in the right direction. So if we go right here for this one, this competitors right here, we could break this down and see if this something like this oversaturated already. Because you know when copycats start coming into space, they start copying the titles. And it brings a lot of competition in between it, and it makes YouTube not want to prioritize or push a new video like that. Like it's like the copycats fucked it up. So if you could always see if this is good to replicate, what we basically do is go to here. But this is way too much. You don't never want to ever subscribe. You don't want to aim for something like this. You want to have something like where it's, of course, lower, but of course, the average subscriber should be about 50K to 100K range. That's basically what AI just told us, right? Like you see right here, if we go to average subscribers, under 30K, under 50K. So if it's over like right here, that means you're competing with channels over 1 million subscribers, and it's gonna be hard for your video to rank. So of course, you also want to try. You could always give it a shot if you want. It's not guaranteed, but you wanna stick with AI told us. You say 50K, and the highest views right there. What should go for is 20K. You want to go for something like over 5 million. It's like it's getting searches, but there's too many bigger channels in the spaces overdoing this. You don't want to go for that. And the average age shouldn't be about 2 years. Average age should be about the range. Since y'all stay throughout my stream, I'm gonna have AI give me the cheat over average age. Alright, so it's gonna give me a cheat code to average age, what we should look for. So the highest views shouldn't be over 1 mil. Go for 10K to 200K. Average views right here shouldn't be over. It's too competitive. If it's over 100K, go for at least my sweet range is 2K to 30K. The AI saying average subscribers you want to look for channels with 50K subscribers or less than that at the top results, at the top average subscribers. And the medium right here, so it could be mediocre, whatever. You could call it a name, whatever. Competitors' medium should be about low, medium, and then the average age should be over 2 years is too fucking die. You want to look for some like 1 year. Like this range is so of course I'll get a way better title than this. I'll have AI make me something in this format, but there's a way better title. I will look for some where it's recent, where it meets the criteria of this list. So you can use ChatGPT, you can use Gork. There's many more ways to get it titles. But for here, what we're gonna do is come there. I'm gonna just have it give me titles. Alright, so what it's gonna do is give me titles that won't give me 0 views. So you see the problem is right here. So it's gonna give me way better titles like this. So we could go through this. We could see the competition between it. If you look for the competition, it's way easier for you to get videos in it. So if we go to this right here. So we can see like views. Average overall score 33, fucking too high, way too high, chat. I could get it. You see, it's over 1 year. This is what I like. It's age over 1 year, but this average subscribers right here. That means you're going against channels with over 500. There's no way you ranking, bro. There's no way you ranking. You showing up. Like you got to go against bigger channels right here. Of course, you want to go with something like where it's not bigger channels taking up that space already. The average, so of course, I'm gonna go to another title. I'm gonna see another one. So we're gonna check that one. Every Japanese aircraft video character. All right, so this will be good. Yeah, this will be something that's good. Right here. You see, the smaller channel tried, but he fell. It's because guess what? His hook either didn't meet up to it, or either. The hook, or either he just copied a whole competitor step by step and he took his transcript, or he just didn't make a stronger script. You see, he copied his exact thumbnail. I'm seeing what he did. He made a transformative one, but you're supposed to make yours 10 times way more better, where YouTube can't see like you stole his idea with way better boat, way better text, way better. But yeah,
Japan built.
So he tried. He trash. So we go to his transcript. You can see his hook is what most likely failed. His hook is what failed. We could go to this one right here. We could hear it.
Hosho was Japan's first.
If he would have met the style right here and took, so basically, this is my way of doing it. So if he would have, so the Hosho is what made them stay, right? If he would have took 30 seconds of this and kept this hook right here, and then he would have had AI, he would have kept the hook and had AI make a stronger script, he probably would have got views. I would say use Cardi. He could have used Cardi to like take the script right here, make way stronger words, but you don't want to copy the exact words, but make it way stronger and then have him make a title that aligns with the script. You probably would have got views. It wasn't bad at all. When I'm analyzing channels, that's exactly what I'm looking for. Alright, so that's exactly what I'm looking for. But this right here is over. Alright, so let's go to another title. Let's go to another title. How aircraft carriers actually gets destroyed. So this will be a title right here. Let's go to this one. Let's see this one. And this method I'm giving y'all is what's going to help y'all get impressions and escape that 0 view jail mark, so you don't be stuck. Alright, so you can see medium right here. So average subscribers, that means you're competing with channels over 1 mil, which is bad. Highest view, yeah, way too competitive. So of course you want to go for ones that's not over. So I'll say give me a list. Alright, so what I'm about to do is go give me some drink. Stay there, chat. I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna be right back. Alright, so I'm back, chat. Yeah, I'm back. So, I'm back. Alright, so for this part right here, we're going to basically go through these titles, and you want to see the competition between it. And what I mean by competition between it, you want to see, like, if it's something, like, that has low competition right here, but not a lot of bigger channels are surrounding around. Like, this right here angle would have been a bit good. If this was, like, less than 50K right here, this would have been good, and this is, of course, oversaturated, like, right here. That means right here, when this number's big, that means average subscribers, channels with over 800K is the only top creators in the space, unless newer recently ones came in. But like I say, I wouldn't try to aim for, you see all these ones are verified bigger channels. I wouldn't try to go for this. My video would get buried under, YouTube won't be able to find my video. And my video won't get views, so of course angles like this is what I will avoid. Alright, so it says a new threat to USA characters. Yeah, like I say, ChatGPT might be bad a little bit for your titles, but if you know any other AI software like Gork, whatever, you could use that. So if we wanted to right here, go to Gork. We can use Gork for our title ideas. Gork works well. Gork. And there's many ways we could do it. So we'll basically sign into the shot. Fuck. It don't work, bro. So you know what I'm gonna do, chat? I'm gonna basically have Gemini help us. So Gemini controls the YouTube algorithm. We're gonna use Gemini. So I'm gonna copy this. Alright, so Gork works well. Gork's smart. Alright, so what I'm gonna have Gork do is have Gork can basically help us. Gork, I need you to tell me some more title ideas, but give me more ideas. Give me more ideas right here off this list. Give me way more, way better ones. I didn't know I could do all this with Gork. Gork is way better? Alright, so what Gork is going to do... Alright, so Gork, is these titles things people are searching for? Right? These are titles people are searching for, right? And you can see the search results. Like you could see it on YouTube. I don't wanna do titles that have too much competition between it, but you can search and see if these are things that's really going on and people are searching through this. You can use your Alright, so what it's gonna do is give us more titles, and it's gonna see if people are searching. It's gonna say searching the web for results, and it's gonna basically search through it, and it's gonna do a thinking mode, and it's gonna let me know. So we're just gonna say yes, thinking, and oh wow. So it's gonna give us title ideas. Yo, this is way better than. I think this is starting to get way better than Gemini, yo. Oh, yo, so I can do my scripts through Gork, chat. We can do our scripts through Gork. So I'm gonna have it Gork. That's cool. So what I'm gonna have Gork do is give us more title ideas. And we're gonna look through the competition between them. Yeah, so you see, chat, we got a lot of ideas right here. A lot of title ideas. We're gonna basically look through this chat right here. You don't want it to be oversaturated with like bigger channels taking this area up, cause it'll be hard for like you see a smaller channel right here struggling to get views. This is what if smaller channels are struggling to get views, you know there's no entry to barrier to that title. That title is fucked. And you see he's a channel just started like literally Wow. So Otis. So you see, he got an A's account. It still didn't work. So you see, what happens is the titles. It's the titles, thumbnails, or the hooks. And I know for sure it's the titles. Cause guess what, bro? He used a title. He used one of these titles, and whatever he used in this title related to this title I just found. And this is something that's like not on the checklist. Like it got to be less than 50K. Way too competitive. Because that means you're versing bigger channels. And let's see the average age. 7 months ago, let's say 6 months. Like this channel right here is a channel that fit well with my niece, but of course, I wouldn't try to copy none of these titles. Guess what, bro? The entry to barrier will be hard to get views for this. Cause let's check this naval right here. Let's check this one naval. So we'll go to videos. What it's gonna basically do is give me when
June 4th, 19.
We'll see the top performing video. If the top performing video has low views, we wouldn't even aim for that title. Wait. We didn't even aim for it. We'll look for a most successful one like 2K subscribers. We go to this channel, 2K subscribers. Most popular ones. Wow. So you see, chat. This is what we're looking for. We want to look for something like this, but we can have 800 views. If he's in 200 view jail, 500 view jail, you're more likely to fail too. You want to find something like that has 77,000, 60,000, 40K, 30K, 20K, 21K, 2K, 1K, something that's successful like this. Because it's just the title formats is what basically brings you a lot of that them views. And I learned for it. I learned that when you're using ass titles, bro, your videos are ass. When you're using low titles with no low entry to barrier, not a lot of channels are surrounding around, your videos more likely to rank for that shit.
Why zero innovation beat every fun on a conveyor?
You see, if we got a zeros right here, zero this, 145. We basically go to this shot. The entry to barriers, this nigga just started at least fucking 1 year ago. But the entry to barriers, he's probably using titles that has a lot of competition in between.
Why Lysander?
And you can see 19 days ago, and this is all AI generated right here. It's AI generated. If we wanted to, we could look for a title, a similar title like this. What we basically do is give AI a screenshot of this channel itself, and we will find an entry to barrier to. Like you see right here, average subscribers, 60,000, 20K highest views, which is great. That's great. It's great. So it's great. So it has entry to barrier. Like if we go to videos right here, you see all these channels are succeeding. How do you know these channels are succeeding? Around this angle, because guess what? We got to recently upload it right here. Recently upload it. You see, there's nobody. There's only one channel that succeeded, and it was this one. This smaller channel was dead well. So you want to find an entry to barrier for the titles, bro. Titles is more likely was making these videos, right? You see, it's no crazy editing. All he just did was fucking take footage. Footages and scripts. But what more likely made this video viral itself was a fucking title. And you want to prioritize it, so I say, and y'all gonna have this checklist. I'm gonna give it to y'all, but I can show y'all this chat if y'all want it, so I can share it with y'all right now. So it'll be about where anybody can access. So I'm gonna rename this list. I'm gonna rename this list to say Reese. Alright, so y'all have it right there, yeah. Alright, so it'll be yours, by the way, but you can see like the entry to barrier of how many channels you're competing with through the angles of the title formats itself. Because if you're doing like bigger titles, right, it's gonna be hard for your video to show up. It's gonna be hard for video to show up. The album's gonna struggle to push that. Because you don't want to do something where there's a lot of competition between those titles. It's for a fact with it, but yeah. Alright, so we can see from my stream, if I go to my stream analytics reach, you see the album gives me 300 impressions. If I wanted to, when the stream ends, since I have 300 impressions right here, what I could do is only send 100 views and let the album push on its own, because I don't want to overdo it. And then you see where it's starting to show my stream to. If you see him right here, this is popping up right here, chat live. It's starting to show my stream to my other audience to that watch a few of my streams, like Gmail recovery. It's basically test pooling. My streams are still test pooling. All right, so we go to here. We could basically put that right there. Yeah. So and you see he did this right here. He was falling behind the same structure of his thing. But yeah, but that's basically what you want to look for. You want to look for the competition between it, and you don't want to go for ones like that has a lot of competition because it will of course be hard for your video to show up. But yeah, all right. So like that's what I said. But yeah, so that's more likely we want to look for it. And it's sometimes it could be an algorithm problem or whatever. But yeah, so you always want to look for the competition between the titles because if you go right here, he used one of these titles.
China.
But what happened? What happened was I don't mind, bro. Bro just posted. Let's go to 7 minutes ago. But you see, one day ago, the reason why he's not gaining a lot of views.
This is China. This is what.
Is because these hooks are weak. These hooks are weak, and the title itself he's using, I'm pretty sure it's a lot of channels already did it. Bigger channels. You see, look, little medium right here, medium. 4 million, bro. Your video's not showing nowhere. I don't care what nobody say, bro. You're going for some aiming with 4 million average subscribers. The highest views is 600K. It's fine, but you're getting buried. Your video's getting. It's not going to be seen nowhere by the algorithm. But like I said, bro, I'm gonna see y'all. All right, so like I said, I'm gonna see y'all later. I am by the end of the stream. But yeah, if y'all need any questions like ways to grow or knowing if a title has too much competition between it, I'm here to help y'all, bro. I don't want y'all to struggle. That's what I don't want y'all to do, bro. And it's okay to ask for help. I'm here for y'all. Alright, so like I said, chat, I'm gonna see y'all probably on the next stream. But yeah. Alright, yeah, so it was a great stream, but yeah, so yeah, like I said, keep staying consistent with the channels, and like you can see the competition between this title. So you can see the competition between this
417.
this competitor's one. You see the reason why his video did well was I'm pretty sure he did a title that wasn't oversaturated, like where bigger channels was in the space. So you see it's very low right here, which is great. Very low, exactly what I said. Average subscribers was about 1 million. If you see average subscribers 1 million, highest views 100K, average views 40K, you can always get that angle a try. It's not a guarantee to go viral, but you want to go for smaller angles, like literally what the list is said. You want to do this right here, so this is the list you want to fall behind. And I'm not a guru. It's just you want to go for 200K highest views, 30K average views, average subscribers under 50K, competitors low, average age under 1 year. But yeah, like I said, I got all the advice for y'all. I'm here to help y'all with this, bro. But it was a great stream. Alright, so he said, I'm glad I found your channel. Appreciate you. But yeah, I just don't want y'all to doing these titles. And the main reason what makes the videos viral is your title got to match with your thumbnail and your script. And then the hook. And if that don't belong right there, then it's going to be hard for YouTube to prioritize it to push your videos. But yeah, that's the main issue. But yeah. So you see, average subscribers, 100 videos. And you can see like the competition between his titles.
Imagine sitting in the cockpit of a fighter jet.
Like you can see the competition in between his titles. So if you go to here chat, y'all can see the competition between them. So if we go to 2 jets right here, you see it's medium right here, but 55 volume. But the average, average, which is great. Average subscribers is 48,000. Average views 20K. Highest views 2 million. But it could have been a bit better. But yeah, like I say, when there's bigger channels in that space of that title, it will be hard for your videos. I see a lot of copycats. Yeah, so you want to hop on, you want to replicate a video before a lot of copycats like this come, because guess what? When a lot of copycats start coming in like this, that's when YouTube will stop prioritizing your channel, and it will be hard for your video to really pop up. So yeah. But like I said, is if you need any data or any issues or any problems, any SOPs, any files, any scripting files, any scripting structures, ways to know if the script will work, ways to know if the thumbnail will work, ways to know if the video will go viral, let me know. But with that being said, it's been a great stream, but there's some happening with my IG issues, but I don't really care about that shit. What I'm mainly on right now is YouTube. I don't fucking care about no Instagram account right now. I'm gonna be honest with y'all, but yeah, Instagram's only for the hoes. But I only post my methods on there. But yeah, but like I said, bro, if you got any issues with anything about the channel, and you want to know more about it, just DM me, bro. But yeah, and he said, are you But yeah, but like I said, when you targeting, you wanna go over 1 mil. If you go over 1 mil, it's gonna be hard for your video release show up. You're gonna have some issues with that. So yeah. But let's read through the chat and then we're gonna end the stream. But it's been a great stream. Dashboard. Let's go to this. Go live. Let's go to this. Let's read through the chat. Let's go to pop out of chat. Let's go to this more. I should say, yo, quality works better than ChatGPT. Hell yeah, it works better for scripts. Like you need the scripts, and you need to know if a niche is untapped. Niche is that niche untapped, bro? Nah, no, it ain't. There's a lot of competitors around that space. What makes a niche untap itself, and I want to answer this, is the titles. The niche itself can be untapped. If the titles ain't surrounding around bigger channels, then yes, the title itself becomes untapped. I never heard of such thing about a fucking niche being untapped. Then it's the titles itself. There's no such thing about a niche, bro, being untapped. The titles itself. There's over fucking 1,000, you gotta think. There's 1,000 airplane niches. Airplane niches. The main thing of these things that make these channels valid is the hook, the script, and the titles. If there's not as many people that are surrounded around this title angle and the title's not full, and the angle works, your video will do well.
The Coastal Command of the British Royal Air Force.
But yeah, your video will do well. But like I said, what makes your niche itself untapped, and fuck the untapped niche shit, bro. What makes the angle, the title format of itself untapped is you look through the competition between it. If it's low competition right here, very low, and like right here, I would say less than 50K subscribers, less than 50K subscribers, or less than highest views could be about. So the checklist right here. So checklist could be about. So this right here. This is what you want to look for. So you most likely want to look for this. So let's go over here. Let me go to Notepad. And this is how you know for the entry of the barrier of it. But yeah, but I'm gonna see y'all probably later on, and in the next stream, whatever. But yeah, so all I want to tell y'all is there's no point in having a niche untapped. It's most likely the titles that's causing these videos to do the pattern of these titles, and they're doing titles that's not oversaturated. Like if we go to this one right here, 40K views on a smaller channel, right? He's a smaller channel, 34,000. If we go right here for this, we can see like, and I'm starting to take notes of this too. I'm taking notes. While we watch my own streams, because you got to think there's enough knowledge I give out in these streams, and these are real actual ways I'm giving it grow. So yeah, you see, 700K. He's not competing with bigger. He's competing with bigger channels, but this space right here, I will avoid this angle, just because all the bigger channels. When you find an angle, you want to find something like this untapped. Like if we go through this title angle, right, he was meant to get Yeah, we want to go to this right here. Go to YouTube logo. We can find somewhere to like already blowing up military channel like this. You see right here, British 16K.
August.
We can search this right here, search this, and we can see like the competition in between it. And that's what most likely tell me if the angle of the titles is good. And the angle of the titles is what becomes an untapped title niche. Like this right here, average subscribers, 4K, highest views, 100K. This is what I look for. I look for this just because, bro, this is not overcrowded and yeah, this is what you most likely want to look for too. You want to look for stuff like this. It's not overcrowded and you're not competing with channels with over millions of subscribers. But like I said, if you need anything, questions about YouTube how to grow, I'm here to help y'all. One thing for sure I'm not a fucking here to do is feed into that coach shit. But I'm out though. I'm out. So let's go there. He said, yo, is this niche on tap? No, it's that title angle that's on tap. You want to look for titles. You don't want to do stuff that's full, bro. Because then you won't get views. And you know, YouTube is all about it getting view gain. And it's about falling behind the pattern itself. YouTube ain't it ain't about being magic or throwing a magic button to get views or having crazy editing. Like, a video like this didn't blow up from crazy editing.
The sound came first. A grinding, clanking rhythm that traveled through the mud and into the bones of every Marine lying in the defensive.
Alright, so I'm done with IG. I'm deleting that shit. Fuck that Instagram shit, bro. When I got locked out of my fucking account, shit is just weird. Alright, so Trent, I'm gonna see how tomorrow. I'm gonna look through these title angles so I can have this shit to do. So we go through this one right here. Videos. Overall score 29. But yeah. But I'm gonna see y'all again tomorrow. And it's just finding an untapped title angle so you can know that you'll go viral. Because if you're doing a untapped title angle like this channel did,
Picture.
you're not going to go against bigger channels. So it's just about the titles and the video itself followed by the title like the script. You can put the title itself at the starting of the script. Like some of it at the starting of the hook. I know that's what will make videos viral too, but I'm going to see y'all on my next stream, bro. I'm out. This shit bullying, bro. IG's fucking weird. I'm gonna see y'all next stream though, so I can show y'all more ways to grow. But I'm gonna see y'all, chat.